Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews, back with the random hangout. Been hanging out with Craig at Kent Beer Reviews. He's still awake and it's like bloody 7 a.m. or some bullshit. He was going to get a coffee and then possibly another beer. So the name of the stream is dedicated to him. So, yeah, it's like obviously still fairly early for me. 6 o'clock at night. I just went to the supermarket and stocked up on some more cheapies. And I got myself a bottle of Coke because I felt like a whiskey later on. So, yeah, let's see how it goes. If there's any peeps around and want to join, just sing out. And, yeah, just going to be chilled. Just drinks and smokes and coffees and chat. No music tonight because I had a stream go bye-bye. So, yeah, cheers, peeps. And obviously, my first beer is this bad boy. Straight out of the can, I think. Yeah, it's been pretty cruisy Saturday. I did a beer review earlier on. I was hanging with the dogs in the backyard because it was pretty nice outside. Then I was hanging out with Craig for his stream, and next minute the day's pretty much gone. I had a big sleep in because I've been getting up so early every day this week, so that was good. And then, yeah, I just planned to have a few ales and a couple of whiskeys and cook some dinner, and then probably be on it again tomorrow. It was always going to be a quiet weekend at home. I had a pretty big weekend in Melbourne last weekend, and yeah, I've got like an Easter break coming up at the end of this week coming, so yeah, just taking it easy this weekend. Hope everyone's having a good week. Got a couple of snacks at the supermarket too. You can't go to the soupy without snacks. So yeah, it's probably going to be pretty quiet, but I knew that going in. It'd be good if like a few people sort of pop up in the chat and there's a bit of banter because that's what we want. So yeah, most of the beers I've had today have been Mountain Cultures. I reviewed a New England IPA, and then I had another one after that which was similar, and then a red IPA from them. And I think apart from that, I've only had one other beer. So I've only had 4 beers, but yeah, 2 of them are fairly strong. So a bit under the weather today too. Got a bit of a cold going on, so I probably sound or look like I'm more drunk than what I am. It's so quiet. Shh. Cheers. Cheers, Rev, brother.
So,
Good to see you, man. So whereabouts are you based to?
what's up?
Whereabouts do you live?
I'm in North Carolina,
Oh, yeah. Cool.
in North Kakalaki, East
Yeah.
Coast. Like
And
literally, I am. Or no, I can't remember, but we're pretty much the most East Coast of all of the U.S.
yeah, that's cool. Cheers, mate.
What's going on?
Not a lot.
Oh, I have
He's
no
very
idea.
quiet out there.
I have no idea who this person is.
Yeah, who are you guys?
Yeah,
What
I can't.
party?
I can't believe Craig's still going. That's ridiculous.
Good for him. You know what?
Yeah, bloody oath. Got to blow off some steam every now and then.
Yeah, exactly.
Woo. But yeah, I'm knackered. Like when I walked to the supermarket and back, I tried to go real quick, and it was just like it was pretty warm as well. I got back inside, and I'm like, "Ooh, thank fuck that's done."
What kind of beer did you get?
Yeah, just like one of my favorite sort of macro beers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I just needed something to like just chill on, like because I've got all these nice craft beers in the fridge that I want to review, but I didn't really have anything just to relax on.
Yeah.
And I've got like a nice bottle of rye there, and I wanted to sort of have a few glasses of that with some Coke, but I'd run out of Coca Cola, so perfect timing.
Perfect timing.
Oh, with the just relax kind of beer. That's my
Yep,
Budweiser.
yeah, yeah,
Like it is the lamest beer ever, but it's not Coors Light. Like I
yeah,
do not like any light beer. Bud
yeah.
Light, Coors Light. I will go for Corona Light.
What about Miller
Like
Lite?
no, well no, but what is Bush Light? I'll go for that.
In America, do they spell it like Light or Lite?
Light.
Yeah,
Well, Miller Lite is Lite.
yeah. I thought there might be some that are spelt that way. Yeah, it's funny. Like I've tried all this hype stuff from America and Canada, but I haven't tried all the basic beers that you can get in just your normal bottle shops. Like I
Yeah.
really want to try like Miller High Life and Moosehead and just shit like that. That's real easy to get.
Oh, come on, be a basic bitch like me.
Mm.
Budweiser.
I've had standard Budweiser before. I haven't had Bud Light though. We do
Yeah,
get
yeah. Listen.
Budweiser. We get the normal Budweiser, the red one in Australia.
Yeah, I bet it sucks just as much as it does in America.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not that good. It's just it comes in quantity.
Yeah,
Yeah, for like relatively cheap.
yeah. Well, no beer's cheap in fucking Australia or Canada.
Oh yeah, no, definitely not.
Oh Jesus Christ, man. $20 for a case in America. I go to
Yeah,
Canada, $60. And that was like almost 10 years ago. That was what,
yeah,
8 years ago? Something like
yeah.
that. So I'm sure it's like $100 a case.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I don't
think
even have it up here.
Australia and Canada are very similar with beer prices.
Yeah.
Well,
I
they're
think the
both
av- The average the average macro beer case in Canada and Australia is like 70. Cheers, brother.
Right?
Did you see the name of the stream, Craig?
Yeah, what's going on there? What's all that about? You nutter.
Cheers, Adam. Good to see you, brother.
Yeah.
Now he
There he is. Now he's here.
I'm here. Coffee and big fuck off mug for me, my lad. It is. It's one of them.
Adam, come and join us with a
It's
coffee.
hard.
Eh?
Yeah, that's true. Belting is motherfucker.
Not decaf though, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I don't know what he was thinking.
Is that Blake?
Yeah.
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 He's just drinking decaf just because he wanted to.
Just because he needed coffee. It's like,
It's so funny though to see someone that used to be like absolutely fucked off their head, just like chilling and not even having a proper coffee, like having a decaf.
yeah, just so extreme. It's like, huh?
Yeah,
He's done good though. He's doing good.
he certainly turned it around, doesn't he?
100%. I've known him for a long time, and it's like, yeah, he's done well. How you doing, Adam? Good to see you, mate. The coffee's strong in this one.
There you go. Looks like you need it.
Yeah. I'll be alright after this. I'll start again. Lovely day. It's going to be a beautiful day here.
Yeah, it'd be unreal on the golf course.
Yeah, Dad's just gone. He's just left.
Did he say why the fuck are you still awake?
He goes, was you talking to your daughter? Was you talking to Alice earlier? I'm like, yeah. Is she alright? When's she coming out? He thinks I'm talking to my daughter. Like, no, I've been up all night drinking, Dad. It's like, okay.
Is Alice home or is she in London?
No, she's definitely in London.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would be doing this otherwise. Fuck.
Yeah,
Dead.
that's right.
I'll be absolutely dead. Taking my. Alright, nice. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Staying off the alcohol till Australia.
That's fair enough, Adam. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
I am going to have a little break myself shortly. I don't know when, but.
I will have a break in 2036.
No, I'm having it now. I'm having a coffee.
2036. I'll hold you to that if I'm still here.
I regret saying that.
Yeah, I'm having a break now. I'm drinking coffee.
You know, yeah, exactly. You're having a break now. And technically, when you sleep, you take a break.
Yeah, exactly. I'm having a break. I sleep.
He doesn't sleep though, so it doesn't count.
No.
True. Yeah, I don't sleep.
Sleep is for the weak.
Fucking oath.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
Here I am though. I keep falling
dead.
on screen.
Coffee's good though.
TV.
I gotta pour some coffee. I'll be right back.
Cool. Cool beans. What are you drinking? A V&B. Was that the pack you got? What, 10 of them?
Yeah, 10-pack.
That's all right.
It's just handy getting a 10-pack when you're walking.
Yeah.
Because you can just throw it in your shopping bag, get a few other things, and it's not too extreme. Whereas, like, walking fucking a couple of kilometres with a case, it's brutal.
Yeah. No. It's fair. Especially if it's, it's cooled down a bit now. No?
Today's 30 to 30. I think it got to 31 degrees.
Yeah, fuck that noise.
So it's pretty warm.
That's the last thing you're going to be strolling around in.
Yeah. The worst is I have to cross a train line. So you
Right.
sort of got to go up the bank of the train line. It's all those loose stones, and then back down the loose stones again. So it's always awkward, even if you're not carrying anything.
Yeah, a bit of weight on the
Yeah,
top end. It's going to be
yeah.
shit. So. Oh, it's going to be an absolute cracker out there. You just tell it's going to be a really nice day.
Mm. What's the plans for the rest of the weekend?
I ain't got no plans, to be honest.
Yeah,
I might go out early tomorrow morning. They forecast some rain, so rain equals no people out. So I might go out.
yeah,
Today it's going to be fucking heaving wherever you go, and it's like
yeah,
I'm not in that kind of. I don't want that when I'm out and about. I don't mind in a pub or whatever, but when I'm out and about trying to get away from people,
yeah,
it just becomes a nightmare. All these goons, you never sit. They only come out this time of year, you know. In the winter time, they hibernate.
bloody goons.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? No, it's just like I can't be doing it. Can't be doing with it. So yeah, it's just you can't. There is no escape.
Yeah, I
Escape.
was always going to have a quiet one this weekend because I have like a week off for Easter starting Good Friday. So
Oh, next week. Yeah,
that'll be good.
that's all right.
So yeah, I go to work this week for 3 days. Then we have like a training day Thursday, and then I don't have to go back to work till Anzac the day
Right.
after.
All right. So, what games are on Anzac Day, by the way?
Yeah, Essendon play Collingwood, which is always massive,
Yeah,
and Melbourne play Richmond the night before, which is always massive.
yeah. I remember last year I watched them. It was pretty cool.
Yeah,
I like the parades before the game and all that
yeah,
shit.
like the stadium goes. The Melbourne Richmond one's cool because it's at night. The
Oh wow, that's
stadium
good.
goes all dark and everyone goes silent. And
Yeah.
there's like this purple lighting around the stadium, and then all of a sudden you hear the last post and
No, I
all
saw
that.
it last year and I was well impressed by it. I was like,
Yeah,
that's worth watching on its own. You know,
yeah.
it's pretty cool.
It's cool when you see on TV something like that. Like there's 100,000 people there, and you
Yeah,
can hear a pin drop. Like that's
yeah.
cool.
That's insane.
That's the way
Yeah,
it should be. You know,
yeah, yeah. There's
anyone who
just
says
that.
anything, you're just going to
Whenever
get.
it comes to soldiers and having to stand up and pay their respects and that, everyone just shuts the fuck up.
So,
You still get the odd fucking moron
Yeah, drunk bogan sort of
or whatever.
behaviour.
It's like
Yeah,
if you do well to get out of the stadium without a beating, son, you know.
mm.
Uh,
It's a bit of a shame this year though because both teams are going so shit. So the game itself
yeah,
won't be
that's
anything
yeah,
flash.
yeah. There's not as much on it. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a bit like the Manchester Derby in the Premier League
yeah,
last week.
yeah,
There's not really. I mean, we're shit. We have been shit for a long time. Man City are like they're gonna finish in the top five. They can't win the league.
yeah,
Nothing to really play for. And
yeah,
there was no kind of like City rivalry that it just died, killed it. I didn't watch the game either, which I'm glad I didn't. It's supposed to be absolutely terrible.
Are you
yeah.
talking about Manchester United?
Well,
The
yeah, the derby.
football team of all time?
Wow, yeah, you're American. So.
No, I watched.
you're American. You don't count.
Yeah, I watched Euro Trip a bunch of times.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty funny in Euro.
I really don't give a fuck about soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can tell.
I'm like more of a hockey fan, but that's just because I'm from Canada.
No, but it's your thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's not a Canada thing. That's where I'm at. That's the only sport I give a shit about. Hockey.
The fighting's good.
Yeah.
There's that a few weeks back. The American team and a Canadian team
Yeah.
played.
Yeah. That was a
About
few.
5 fights within about 30 seconds. Like, this is all right.
We prevailed.
Yeah, but the thing is, it got more attention with the fights.
Mm.
They actually made the news over here. It was like, this is all right. Good promotion, scrap.
Yeah. Oh, we used to have this guy play for Winnipeg Jets. His name was Dustin Bufflin.
Right.
And he was like a scrapper, but he was so big that like nobody stood a he actually held on to two guys' heads with both of his arms, and he just like he like pushed them back and onto their back. Oh, it was just great. He was awesome to watch. And then he retired because he wanted to just ice fish for the rest of his life. And I was like, you know what? I like that. I can get on board with that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It'd be pretty brutal on their body when they get older.
So many people have like lifelong, like me included, like physical traumas from playing sports. Like I had 9 concussions, and I just realized that like I had a neurology, like I had scans and stuff like that, and I've got brain trauma on the fucking front of my head from that.
Yeah.
What's that called? CTE?
Huh?
What's that called? CTE?
No, you're talking about COPD. Remember we were talking about that before?
Is this Star Wars?
No, COPD is a lung, like it's a chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. And and Rev didn't know what that was either. I never heard of COPD.
No, CTE, the brain trauma, like the football players get it.
Yeah, I know a lot of Australian footballers get concussion related.
A lot of the
later in life.
Well, a lot of the old footballers, when they had the old leather football,
a
lot of them got dementia for it, and obviously,
yeah.
Well, they've been heading the ball, but in the winter months, obviously, leather football when it's wet.
Yeah.
And they're coming in like bang, it's like being in a like getting punched.
But people don't understand that when you have brain injuries and head trauma, it can change your entire personality as a human.
Yeah.
And that's so. Like a lot of people get depressed and go on to drugs because they just can't. Like a lot, and I'm talking about like ex-sports and stuff. Like they get depressed, they go on drugs because they can't. Like their brains are completely different now. Their whole self is different.
Yeah, Roseanne Barr got hit by a car, and that just rhymed. But she got hit by a car, and her whole personality completely changed, and she became the comedian that we know.
Yeah.
And same thing with Sam Kinison. He got hit by a car. Same thing.
Red light. Yeah. What was that?
It was Roseanne, Craig, not Roxanne.
Something like that. Might have been her sister. I don't know.
Roseanne.
Cheers.
The only two drinking.
Cheers to coffee and friends.
Exactly.
Indeed. You don't have to wear that dress tonight.
Hey?
You think it's all over?
Who's wearing a dress tonight?
No, it's just a lyric.
Okay.
Lervig.
Lervig.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Can't remember what country. They're Swedish, aren't they? I think.
Norwegian.
Same thing. You know,
No.
Yeah, all those places up there are kind of the
all,
same.
all them Nordic countries. You know what I mean?
They are from Reykjavik. No, they actually, I take that back. That's Iceland.
Yeah, Reykjavik is Iceland.
They are from. Fuck. What's a Norwegian city?
Oslo.
They're
Oslo.
from. They're from Oslo.
There you go.
God, I think I'm suffering some brain trauma.
Mm-hmm. Could be.
And you've headed nothing.
Yeah, I know nothing about.
I've been tackled many a times. We're back. We're back.
No sleep for me, my lad.
Cheers,
No
Jazz.
sleep for the wicked.
Good to
No
see you.
sleep till Roseanne.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Cheers, Hector.
Cheers. Fucking oath.
Football isn't life and death. It's much more serious than that.
Bill Shankly said that.
Shankly.
Yeah, a legendary Liverpool manager of the 70s. Early 70s, late 60s, early 70s. I don't know. Can't remember. I'm not a fan, but yeah, good manager. And a great quote.
That is a great call.
That would have been in the days of what, George Best playing?
Um,
Or was he 80s?
no, he was earlier. He was late 70s. Sorry, late 60s, early 70s. George Best. I think it was probably mid 70s. Shankly, a little bit after, because he retired really early. George Best retired at, was he 29?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and he's like fucking one of the best of all time. Yeah, there you go.
You'd rather go hang out in fucking Spain or Portugal with the ladies and.
Yeah, he was a bit of a. I don't know if he went to America. I think. Of course, he half decent looking guy. Bit of a
Well,
like to
who
drink.
wouldn't?
Yeah, turned into an alkie. Yeah, legend
Good on
man. Yeah, I love to have a beer with him and Alex Higgins and bloody Oliver Reed. Them three. Have a beer with them guys. Shit.
I want to have a beer with Shane Warne.
Yeah, I'd throw them in that group of people. That would be a night out. 60s. Oh, okay. Ignore me. It was before I was born. That's all I knew. Yeah. God, imagine Shane Warne, Alex Higgins, Oliver Reed, and bloody George Best in a bar. Fucking hell. That would be awesome. Is there anyone else you could throw in that level of chaos?
John
think-
Daly, the golfer.
No, he's still alive, isn't he? He's still alive.
Yeah. Oh, do they have to be deceased?
Yeah, I think so. Elvis Presley liked to drink, didn't he? I don't know. Who else would you throw in that kind of
Yeah, there's
ballpark?
like plenty of music.
Trailblazers. You know, they're proper trailblazers, aren't they? I think he played for New York, yeah, with Pele. I think so. With the white shirt, I think. You could have to Google it, Adam. I can't. I don't know. He definitely went to America, though.
Oh, did America have like a pretty big league back then?
Yeah, Pele went to play there. Yeah, it was
There you
the
go.
MLS.
I just assumed the MLS just sort of started like maybe
No,
a
it's
decade or two ago.
been going since the early 70s, 60s.
There you go.
I don't think there was the money in it back then.
I heard. Oh my god! I heard that as the 1760s. I was like, damn, that's a
It was a long time ago.
while ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Did I say that? Okay.
I like it being on a panel where everybody's from a different country. It's cool. It's
Yeah.
nice. It's not like everybody's American.
Yeah. Sometimes like even like today with Craig's show, because like everyone on it was American apart from me and Craig, there'd be particular stuff they would be talking about, and you sort of felt like a little bit out of it. Like,
No,
Yeah.
I told you I said that. I said, well, you talked about that.
Yeah.
I'll be back here. I'm getting a beer.
There
You
can
know?
be times like that, yeah, that happens often, but yeah, when
Yeah.
it's like a mixture
all
of
right.
people,
Yeah, you can bring up
Yeah.
your own shit, and no one else knows what you're talking about equally.
yeah.
It's great. Huh?
Well, I remember there's one American that was like, oh well, I don't know who it was, but they were like, oh, it was not Thanksgiving, it was St. Patrick's Day, and they were like, oh, happy St. Patty's Day, and they were like, oh my gosh, we shouldn't say that because like the Canadian is here, and I'm like, we celebrate St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
come on.
Shush.
What,
Yeah,
you
I've
know.
heard that with Americans saying that to me with Thanksgiving, and it's like, yeah, fair enough. I don't celebrate it, you fuckers. So shut up.
I give no thanks.
Yeah. I wish we had holidays like
I
that.
give no thanks given.
Yeah, we have Thanksgiving up here, but it's about a month before the American
You,
Thanksgiving.
you have Canadian Day, don't you, in early July?
July 1st, yeah.
Yeah, so I remember that much.
Canada. Oh my gosh, one of my American friends was like, why aren't you guys celebrating the 4th of July? Like, it's such a big a thing. And we're like, because I'm not American? Like, I don't-
That's how that works. That's how that works. Yeah. Yeah, that's
Don't
brilliant.
even get me started on that.
yeah, Australia Day.
We're not even allowed to celebrate it with all the woke having a whinge.
What? Come
Yeah.
on.
We can't with St George's Day here. We don't even.
We're not allowed to celebrate
It's never-
Australia
it's never
Day.
been
Put
a-
that flag away.
We don't even have a.
Aboriginals aren't happy. Fuck off.
We don't even have a St George's Day. It's not an official bank holiday over here,
Mm.
which is for me. It's just nuts. It's, you know, because they've got it in Ireland, Scotland, and Wales, but England hasn't got one. So how does that work? Anywho, George Best played for Los Angeles Aztecs, Fort Lauderdale Strikers, San Jose Earthquakes, and Brisbane Lions. There you go.
Brisbane Lions is in the AFL team.
San Jose Earthquakes?
Yeah.
It's a random name.
This is such a random name. The Earthquakes.
I guess because it's on the fault line. I don't know.
Yeah, they definitely
The
got
San-
earthquakes down there.
San
San-
Jose Sharks.
I guess it's at San Andreas. I guess
San
fault
Jose.
line sounds about right.
They better get earthquakes there with a name like that.
Yeah.
Not
Fuck
that
that.
I'm like wishing for any natural disasters or anything.
No, see that earthquake recently of the bloody people at the top of like skyscrapers with a swimming pool and fucking balls going like wash. In like I think it was in Bangkok. It's like fuck that. Half the swimming pool's flying off the edge of the bloody tower block. It's like yeah, fuck that noise.
Fuck that noise.
Yeah. Oof. Almost time for beer.
Yes.
There you go.
Almost time for a whiskey.
No, I'm not going to go that far.
Scared.
I can't do whiskey. No chance. I appreciate it. A single malts anyway. The rest are just trash.
Yeah.
But not like a regular one. It has to be half decent.
Cheers, Chris, brother. Good to see you.
How you doing, Chris? Been a while, man.
Thanks, Chris.
Irish up the coffee. Yeah. I'm struggling with the coffee, to be honest. I think it's going to go straight through me.
Coffee will do that.
I used to play a cricket game on the PlayStation, Craig, and it'd be like when you get bowled out, like clean bowled, and go straight through him like a hot curry.
Yeah. I've heard that saying before. Yeah. Like a hot curry.
And there was a FIFA game I used to play where you'd do a slide tackle and you'd hurt the opponent. And they'd go, that tackle was so hard, it hurt his whole family.
It's so corny, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember playing. Yeah. It's just stupid.
You just remember shit like that as a kid. It's funny.
Before, yeah. Mental. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, excuse me. Whew. Make some room. Make some room.
There you go, Craig. That's the right attitude.
Exactly.
Yeah, once you burp a couple of times, make room for another beer or two.
Exactly. Yeah. You know what I mean? Hopefully.
There we go.
Well, there you go. There's another 3 beers.
I'm clean now.
There's another 3 beers.
Oh. FIFA 99, yeah. I used to play all them FIFAs back in the day. France 98 was Fatboy Slim, I believe.
There was one I used to play called Road to World Cup, and it had an indoor basketball stadium you could play on.
Oh, really?
And you do these huge slide tackles into opponents on the fence. And fuck, it was good.
Yeah, that was about the time I used to play a lot of FIFA back in them days.
Yeah.
Like, lose days just playing that shit.
One of my favourite games of all time, though, was Wayne Gretzky's 3D hockey on the Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
Fuck, that was good. There's a fight broken out. And all of a sudden, you just get into this huge punch-up.
Wow.
Who let the dogs out? Who?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there much on for your weekend, Rev?
Say what?
I said, is there much on for your weekend? Or is it pretty quiet?
No, pretty quiet.
Yep.
I don't mind them sometimes though. It's not just to chill.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just chilling here with my bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what life's about. It's hanging with the ones you love. I'm the same. I've got 2 dogs.
They are good. Irish coffee.
High, wide, and not at all handsome. Whoa. That tackle was so hard it hurt his whole family.
I've heard it before. That there was a lot. There's some really, really terrible ones. It was John Motson and I think
Is it
Alan
Alan
Hansen
Moore?
was. No, Alan Hansen was in one of them, one of the early ones.
Yeah.
Barry Davis was another one. He must be like in his 90s now. He retired a long time ago. John Motson's dead now. God bless him.
Yeah.
Monty. Yeah, Barry Davis used to be one of them.
Ali McCoist.
Not back then. He's more of a modern day. Like he was still playing back in the mid-90s.
Cheers, Gaffer. And cheers, Joe.
Cheers.
Troublemakers.
Cheers, Bazel.
See you, brother. Who did Ali McCoist play for?
Rangers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, big Rangers. Craig, what's his name? Used to be his manager. Craig. I can't remember his name. He unfortunately died recently as well. Craig. Oh God, doesn't matter. He was Scotland manager for a
Pretty
while as well.
much.
Invasion Day. My word.
Oh, it's such shit, though. Like, as Australians, you can't even celebrate any day. There's like to be patriotic to your own country without getting fucking crucified for it. If they're going to win, it's just the government just trying to. They're just trying to. I honestly feel like the government just wants there to be hate and division between old school European Australians and every other Australian, so then they can keep fucking us over and bringing more and more immigrants into the country. That's what I reckon it is.
So you've got some of the tightest.
If you whinge about the fact that they're bringing like millions of people into the country and it's fucking us over, they're just going to say, well, we took the country over from the Aboriginals, and it's like there's nothing you can say about it. That's what I honestly feel like they're doing.
It's getting to the point over here. You can't wear like the Union Jack flag around you because it might insult someone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's just divide. It's just divide created by the government.
They call it incitement now.
Over their own people.
It's incitement.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, it's just a flag. It's like,
that's actually kind of funny because that sounds like you're talking about like a MAGA guy.
No,
it's just
no. I'm not saying that you are. I'm just saying that's the similarity.
Yeah,
it's just a flag. It's not
in Australia. Like, you can't. It's the same in the UK. Like, we can't even celebrate our own country. Like, if they're not happy with it, make it a day where you can celebrate it and be happy for the country that you live in.
It's like, imagine having. Oh, you got independence.
At the end of the day, you just want everyone to be happy where they live. And
I just want everyone to get on.
Yeah.
Stop being offended. Fuck. That's just the way I look at it.
Because I have friends that are Aboriginals and they don't give a fuck. They just want everyone to come together and celebrate it together.
That's all I want. That's what everyone should want, really. It's such a bad thing to get on with everyone these days.
And not to mention, I love having other cultures. Yeah. Sorry.
It's great. It's great when it comes to cities and different foods and culture and art and it's great.
television, news, like everything
But
is so
the thing is in Australia they've just went too hardcore with it, and now all your average people that live here can't afford to live because they've just gone way too hard with it, and now everyone's paying like double or triple what they were for houses. And
Well, our problem in Canada with not being able to afford housing is all the foreign investors are
yeah,
they're picking up all the houses and they're renting them
yeah,
out. So they're
yeah,
renting out these houses that mortgage payments would be like $800-900 a month. They're renting them out
yeah,
for like $2,000 a month.
yeah. That's the same here.
Yeah.
It's like the Chinese investors have taken, like they've taken what do you call it? Like as in because us as Westerners are very kind-hearted and
Oh,
giving and like good-natured.
the piss.
We've given them this freedom to be able to purchase stuff, and they've just taken advantage of it.
Yeah, take the piss.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you actually say that, you're racist.
Mm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, it's so true.
It's not racist. It's just a fact.
Yeah.
Mm.
Exactly.
See, in Melbourne itself now, the city, it's not the same city it used to be because it's all Chinese students that have rich mum and daddies that are paying for everything. So now every single train you get on, every shop you go into in the city now, it honestly feels like you're in Shanghai. Like
It's
not
knocked
the
on.
same
It's a
city
knock
it
on.
used to
Yeah,
be.
knock on effect. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like here because I've got a high speed rail link between my area and London. The fucking house prices have gone.
Mm.
We're in quite a deprived area of the UK. You know, unemployment, black sport, that kind of deal. There's no way young people are going to get on the housing ladder working locally now because of that fucking train. Because
Yeah.
London wages are
That's
being.
another thing that's fucking our country is the two big supermarkets with their price gouging,
Oh yeah.
getting together and just putting the prices up of everything, and now you'll go shopping and it costs you like twice as much as it used to.
See, that wouldn't happen over here because you need a
Look at
competitive.
this. Yo,
Yeah,
look at this.
yeah, yeah,
Okay, this
but
is in Calgary. All right.
Yeah,
Those are all
yeah,
immigrants. Those are all
Yeah.
immigrants. And this is Calgary. They're all getting on the bus right
yeah.
now. Like
And
this is third world country shit right here.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, exactly. It's like if you continue to immigrate that many third world people, your country is going to turn into a third
yeah.
world country.
Yeah.
But I can also speak on the grocery store prices. They have just followed inflation.
Yeah.
They're
Like-
beating inflation right now.
Dude, I bought eggs, 30-pack of eggs for $2. Right now, I can't even buy 18 eggs for like $8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucked. That's fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, well, there's
Buy some
like
chicken.
tourists
Buy chicken.
have been making videos in Australia lately of how ridiculous the prices are.
I've seen some of them things.
Yeah.
One recently, it was a guy went into a supermarket to buy him and his housemates a case of Coca-Cola.
I saw it.
$50 for 24 cans of Coke.
I saw it. It's expensive.
Is fucking ridiculous.
That's like Canadian beer prices.
Yeah.
No, the beer prices up in bloody Canada are mental.
No, yeah, we're mental when it comes to that.
I mean, just like regular beers, not craft stuff.
I'm surprised they haven't like jacked up the weed prices either, because every dispensary, there's a dispensary like in every block, and even though of course they're taxed, they're not that expensive. Like,
Yeah.
I would think that like an ounce of weed would be like $200 at the dispensary, but an ounce of weed is like $80.
Yeah.
It's like nowhere near beer prices, which is like kind
Yeah,
of
it'll be interesting to see if like Australia legalise it and what the cost will be like.
I hope you do, because then we'll follow suit.
It'll be the sort of thing though, because they fuck us over with tax with everything else. I
Well,
feel like
this is the thing. I'm thinking they'll legalise it, but they'll tax it to fuck because there's more money coming in.
It's well, it's better for them economically. Like it's better for everybody for weed to be legalized, other than like people who are dealing weed right now, right? Like,
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people smoke it around here. You can walk down the street and get high sometimes. It's like, fucking hell. That's some good shit. You know, it's like just walking down the street. Well, I don't really smoke it. Well, I had one last weekend, but that aside, I had one smoke with Joey about 2 years ago. Before that, it was like mid-90s. I had a couple of years on it.
well, Canada, we can just grow our own now, so like we don't. It's legal to grow our own.
It's illegal over here still.
Yeah.
But,
Get down.
bless.
Yeah, I have no idea what it's like to grow your own weed.
Well, I've been growing my own weed for like the last year and a half.
It's not worth the hassle over here. It's really not.
Well, I also love growing things though. Like I have a whole grow room, so like it kind of it's for me. It's just therapeutic, and I get weed out of it. So
Yeah, it's therapeutic. I do it for my mental health, you know.
Yeah. Me too. Well, it's all around good for my mental health.
Yeah.
And smoking and
I didn't know if you were taking the piss then or what.
Peace, man. No, legit.
no.
Right on the peace train.
Sorry, I'm talking rubbish. Coffee's nearly gone.
Remember when Cat Stevens changed his name?
Yeah, it was a bit weird.
Yeah.
I liked his early stuff.
Got fucking
La,
heaps.
la, 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 la.
Yeah.
Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. No. Good. Yeah. I had a
Yeah, Wild World's fucking awesome. That is a great tune.
Yeah, you can't knock it, can you, really?
Remember the days of the old school. Yeah.
Yeah. No, he done some good stuff.
What about a bit of Father and Son?
Father and Son, I was trying to think what it was. Yeah, that one, yeah.
Look at me, I am old,
Oh,
but I'm
yeah,
happy.
I'm happy. Find a girl, settle down.
Didn't like Westlife or someone like that cover that song?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah. Whoever Ronan Keating was with, I think, whatever he's been.
They've done a good fair job, but they kind of ruined that thing because they've done a lot of shit as well. And yeah, I mean, there's a documentary about them now. It might be on Netflix, not Netflix, Amazon. I think it's on Amazon Prime.
About what?
Westlife.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty sure, yeah, because one of them died, didn't they? Quite a while back. And, yeah, Pete Waterman.
Yeah, I don't really know much about it. They're Irish, aren't they?
Yeah, I think Pete Waterman was their manager.
Yeah.
And and it goes back like the story of how they got together. I haven't seen it yet. It looks good. I'm not really a fan of them, never have been, but the whole story sound. I like documentaries like that. It's real shit.
Yeah. Music docos are really good, I reckon.
Yeah, you learn so much if you never knew that. Fucking hell. Like,
I love when you see sort of behind the scenes, like recording of albums and like fights between the band and just stories
like,
on the road.
I mean, even like they do films out of like legendary musicians like Elton John, Freddie Mercury. They're amazing. Them two films, and the people who played them have done really well.
Oh, but you're talking about Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yeah. Oh my god.
That was. And what about Ray and Walk the Line?
Ray was fucking awesome.
Yeah, they're all.
Ray
I haven't seen the Elton John one.
The Elton John one's pretty good. It's pretty.
The
very-
Johnny Cash
that one's called
one's
Rocket
good.
Man, I think.
Rocket
Johnny
Man.
Cash
right.
one's good as well.
I don't know if I've seen the Johnny Cash one.
Oh, the Johnny Cash one is so good.
I've seen-
I'm also a Johnny Cash fan.
I saw the.
Yeah, I remember I
Elvis
watched the Ray Charles one and the Johnny Cash one in the
I've seen
same.
the Elvis Presley one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was. I can't remember what that was called.
One movie I liked was the one where the guy is in an accident and he starts playing Beatles songs and no one knows who the Beatles are. Have you seen that movie?
I think I've heard of the movie. Yeah,
It come out around the same time as Bohemian Rhapsody did.
I've heard of this film.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the one with all the Beatles songs like in it though, and
Yeah,
playing
quite a lot.
almost like a
So
musical?
So it's like I think he's riding a bike and he has an accident. I think he gets hit by a car, and he comes like he recovers, and when he recovers, it's like the world has gone in reverse and no one knows who the Beatles are.
Yeah, it's like it's gone back like 100 years or
And he
something.
starts just playing all these Beatles songs and no one knows any of the songs, and he becomes like a superstar because the songs are so good.
You're just changing history, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's like that Back to the Future kind of thing. It's like, Marty,
Like Hot Tub Time Machine, where he
Yeah,
invents
Marty.
people.
not interact. If you interact, you won't exist anymore. Or shit like that. It's like fucking,
Exactly.
fucked concept, but yeah.
And then he starts like disappearing because
Yeah, the
like,
photograph. Yeah,
Yeah.
the photo. Yeah, fucking mental. The old almanac.
I love shit like that.
I'm surprised there hasn't been a Hollywood take on Kurt Cobain yet.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, that, I
obviously
don't know.
there's some-
I don't know how that would be. Like how people would react to that though, because
Yeah.
everybody knows that Kurt Cobain didn't like the spotlight. Like he just
Yeah,
didn't love being famous like that. Like so.
Yeah.
But it is a Hollywood thing to do to like make money off of people's lives like that.
yeah. For
Oh
sure.
yeah. If there's money in it, we'll do it. Fuck you. It's like, unfortunately, it's all about the coin.
It reminds me of that Netflix. Have you guys ever seen the one Don't Look Up? It's about how they're like Leonardo DiCaprio married.
Oh,
Meryl
it's
Streep.
yeah. It's a sci-fi thing, isn't it?
It's where this
Nah, I haven't
asteroid
seen it.
this asteroid to hit the Earth, but like America, they don't believe it. Like the president and all that, they're trying to monetize it now. Like, and it just is so exactly how America would react to it.
They're so
Yeah.
willfully ignorant.
They're willfully ignorant. Exactly. They
I have. They're really my kind of films. That kind
yeah.
of.
I love it. It's a great one.
And I like another one I love watching is it's called Knowing. It's got what you call it.
Nicolas Cage. Yeah.
Yeah, that's things like that. I'd like that's pretty.
That
Out.
one was a great movie. Knowing. Yeah.
Yeah. And that where he knew he was writing down there the time capsule of the children.
Yeah.
and that.
All the coordinates to these like natural disasters.
Yeah, and numbers, dates, amount of people dying. It's like fucking hell.
And then like the coordinates and the dates just stop.
Yeah,
It's like,
it's
what is
like
that about?
that's the end. That
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I love movies like that. Or Arrival. Have you seen that one?
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, see, I'm terrible with movies. There's so
Oh,
many.
it's
good
my
movies
kind
I've
of-
never
There's a
seen.
lot of things I'm not interested. It has to interest me.
I'm a big sci-fi nerd. Like I call myself a nerd because I love like space and I love like shit like that. Like I
Yeah.
can watch documentaries about space and time and infinity.
Oh yeah.
So, you know,
I'm in that crowd. Just yeah. Yeah. There's a few other films that I can't think of what they're called.
the fourth or what is it? The fourth kind or
Oh no, it's there's one with a kid in it, and he's
Close Encounters of the Third Kind or fourth kind.
something like that. No,
That was with that was an old one.
there's a young lad in it. He played. Oh, fucking hell.
Richard Dreyfuss is in that one.
I think what it's called. Oh, Sixth Sense. That's a good film.
Oh, yep. That's a great one.
Yeah,
that was
the young lad. Yeah, the young lad who played. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what
Haley
I thought
Joel
you were
Osment.
talking about. But
I
yeah,
can't remember his name, but yeah. That's a cracking film.
Yeah, that's
And
a
even things like Da Vinci Code and all that, because obviously,
okay.
you know,
So I'm a Dan Brown fan. I've read
yeah,
all of his
Dan Brown, yeah, I'm the same.
Okay, have you read? Hold on. This is my favorite Dan Brown book.
Angels and Demons is pretty.
No. It's called Origin. This
Right.
one is about religion versus science. So you got to read this one. It's the best one.
Right. Mm. They made a movie of that yet? I don't think they have.
Not yet. No.
Yeah. The trouble is, it'll be so controversial. You can't talk about religion.
Well, it's about this guy who he basically discovers something that will make all of religion obsolete, and so he basically it's like the key to life. But then he gets assassinated just before he's meant to just make this groundbreaking discovery or whatever. So Robert Langdon is now on the trail. So it's a Langdon novel. So same guy in the Da Vinci Code, same guy in Angels and Demons, and he's like a symbologist, So he's got to go on this whole adventure to figure out what this thing is. Oh, and Inferno is a good one. Have you read that one?
No.
Inferno is about there's this overpopulation and they're
I've got a few. Yeah. Wherever they are, I don't know. Yeah.
So Inferno.
Joe in the chat said Clockwork Orange is a great movie.
Oh, Stanley Kubrick is amazing. Yeah. Clockwork Orange is great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stanley Kubrick is an awesome director.
Definitely out there, that film.
Very out there.
Yeah.
What's the Stanley Kubrick one where it's like the wars in it?
Hush. Which one? The Wars?
I just remember there being war scenes and there's I think there's a guy that comes into contact with a young Vietnamese girl, and it's in a war situation, it's but he feels bad because she's so young, this innocent little Vietnamese girl. Nah,
No.
I'm sure it's one of his movies.
I can't remember what it's. It rings a bell, but I can't.
Yeah.
Think.
I just remember seeing part of it on TV, and I was like, I need to go back and watch that.
Yeah, I'm like that with films.
Yeah.
Even stuff I've seen it before, watching, I can't remember it. It's like, oh,
yeah.
Shit. And then there's little bits. I remember that. Don't remember this. I'm weird with films.
So he did The Shining, Eyes Wide Shut, 2001: A Space Odyssey, Full Metal Jacket, Doctor Strange.
That might be what it is.
Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket, yeah.
Oh, you know what? It must be, because this is all about Vietnam and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's got to be the one. Yeah, there's some sort of scene where he realizes that his enemy is this young Vietnamese girl, and it's he sort of the guy's what the fuck? I can't believe this is who we're fighting against, sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty heavy, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
That shit must have happened in real life as well. God.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You just know it. It must have done. It's, oh my god.
Well, my grandfather fought in the Second World War, and some of the stories that he has, I'm just like, how can you live with memories like that? Like, I just
My granddad really never shared them with me until later on in his life.
yeah, my papa was pretty open about it.
Yeah, but
He wasn't. There's a lot of times he would like you could tell he's choking up talking about
yeah,
things.
no, I didn't like to push him on it.
Yeah.
Although back then, I wish he's been gone like how long now? 15 years, something like that. I'd love to have got like recordings, voice recordings of him when he's talking about it.
I'm lucky that I have. There's a gentleman who was an author, and he did a whole book on my papa's like regiment that he was in the war. So
Yeah.
he interviewed my papa for like 10 years writing this book. So I've got all these quotes by my papa
Yeah,
and
I mean that's just like
pictures.
yeah, or even like now we got like video phones and stuff. We do like an interview.
Yeah,
Obviously,
Imagine if they had that during the
15,
war.
15 years ago, you didn't have any of this shit. Technically,
yeah.
you know.
Imagine doing like a sit-down interview with like your grandparents and having that for the rest of your life, like to watch back and yeah,
We would just pass on to future generations, you know.
yeah, exactly.
But you think about back then when they had to write letters and there was no internet. There was no like you
Yeah,
can't
there's
talk to
nothing.
people like
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
doing.
Yeah. Well,
It's like-
they used to put them in like pigeon things, and then right there you go, shit like that. It's like what the fuck, man.
That's so crazy. They were so like inventive back then. I don't know. They don't really make them like that anymore. It's
No, they don't. They just don't. Different breed, you know.
yeah, definitely.
Obviously, harder times. They brought up in hard times, shapes you, I guess.
I think that's why they're so tough love.
And
You
adaptable to any situation as well. Never
Oh,
throw
yeah.
nothing away. Don't throw that away. That might be this useful for this, and like.
But they were also very minimalist too. Like so, it's like
Yeah.
either they only have what they need.
Yeah, none of this materialistic rubbish.
Yeah,
that we get
exactly.
now, you know. It's like because they didn't have much, so
Yeah, you'll have like some record that you're holding on to. You don't need that shit. Get rid of it. No, it's like my
yes, you're right. What do you want that for?
favorite.
Waste of money. That. Do you know? You know that whole fucking. How much? Nah, God, what they think about the world today? Fucking hell.
Oh gosh, I don't even want to know.
No, exactly. Even I can see it.
Imagine though, just being like a little old lady that's just
Oh, it must be
gone through her
heartbreaking.
life, living in a city by herself, and like going out to get her groceries and that. Just like how different the world would be.
I can't imagine what some of the real old people in the world are thinking
Yeah.
now. It's like, oh my
Just
God.
the technological changes, like just for them to do something as simple as like
Well, even in our lifetimes,
Reading a
like
menu
a bank,
with your
like
phone.
a bank transfer or something. It must be such a pain in the ass.
Well,
Oh,
do you guys go to restaurants and you need to scan a QR code to see the menu?
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Shit like that. Like they don't even
Yeah.
have smartphones on the most part.
Yeah,
My
like
dad-
imagine them going up to the counter and someone goes, "No, you need to scan the thing at the table," and they'd be like,
Oh,
"What?"
the amount of shit is like, I need your email address, my dad. I need your
Yeah.
email address because I can't do it otherwise. It's like, oh, fuck, okay. Look at half these emails, and it's like half of them aren't even for me.
Yeah,
Fucking, do you want an email address? No, I'll put it on yours.
You guys
Alright.
ever seen the movie Idiocracy?
no.
I've heard of it.
Okay, Idiocracy is more of a documentary than a movie nowadays.
Yeah. No,
but
I'm in already.
yeah, watch it. It is exactly how this world is. It's basically in a world where like smart people do not have kids anymore because they're too smart to raise kids in a world like this, but all the idiots are having like breeding like nobody's business, so it turns into a world of just pure idiots. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how else to explain it. That's kind of how.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Sounds like my life.
Sounds familiar. You idiot.
No, that movie is actually hilarious, though, too.
No, I'm much more of a documentary person.
Oh yeah, I prefer documentaries as well.
I just like stuff I'm interested in. I'm like,
I really love like true crime documentaries.
yeah, unsolved mysteries is another one I like.
Yeah.
It's like, get the old noggin going.
For me though, when it's unsolved, I get anxiety because of that lack of closure. I'm like, oh god, there's somebody out there. Like this happened to this poor person, and now they're out there living their best life.
You're stuck with it then. Carry
so
on. Right, bye.
Do you then think that maybe you could be the one that solves it?
No.
I think if I was in that position as a police officer and investigator, I probably would have. But that's just my. But I don't know. I feel like sometimes I'm a little bit of a sleuth. Like I'll be like, "Oh, did you guys see that?"
A sleuth.
A sleuth.
No, it's just. Yeah, I do. I like true crime stuff. They're interesting.
Yeah.
A bit gory. But...
Do you know anything about? You might not because it was in America, but this lady named Lori Vallow Daybell. She killed her children. She was basically like this guy. She met this guy who was super religious, and he convinced her that her kids were of the dark side. So she murdered them. But anyways, her trial's going on right now, and I have not missed a day of the trial. Because I want her to burn. I want this chick to fucking burn.
I'm finding that guy who killed that medical boss thing really interesting.
Oh,
yeah, I can't think of the fucking
was
name.
Was it the CEO of the insurance
company?
Yeah,
and it's like, yeah, but he's like to do with Medicare and shit like that.
Yeah, because he got.
There's a rumor that one of his family members died because they couldn't and stuff like that, and it's like this
so,
is.
And the
they're
way
making documentaries of it now, and the trial's still ongoing.
Yeah,
they're doing docs already about it. It's like fucking, it's not even finished yet.
Well, and he was like everybody loved that guy.
Yeah, everyone was like, "Good on you," and the press are like, "Oh fucking hell," you know.
Yeah, like he was a hero.
It's like that. When it's all done, it's going to be fascinating because obviously more will come out. But
yeah,
they've obviously got to hold back a little bit because the trial's still going on, but. Fascinating shit, isn't it?
No, it is fascinating.
Cheers, Joe. Thanks for chiming in, brother.
Cheers, man. Take care.
Cheers.
It's fucking gorgeous out there. Not a breath of wind, blue sky.
How long's your dad normally playing golf for?
He went at 9:30. He's normally back by about 3:30. So.
Oh, yeah. What's that, 18?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He'll stop at halfway house, have a drink, something like a bite to eat, and then go back. He'll be rushing back to get home to watch the Masters. So that's on at the moment. At Augusta, straight home, watch a telly.
So he's going to rush back from golfing to watch golf.
Yeah.
You'd almost think they'd be watching it at the club.
He'll fall asleep as soon as he gets in because fresh air and that he just knocks him out for half an hour. And then with a telly on, like controlling his hand, and he'll wake up and go, what's going on? You know? So, yeah.
The only sort of memory I have of him is that video where he was driving you around and like looking at you funny and that. And I always just think of him like on the golf course like that.
No, he's just talking to me normally. I'm like, and everyone in the
you
chat.
were sort of winding him up, I think, and yeah.
Yeah, I was throwing the odd word in there, reactional things.
Yeah.
He never clocked on that I was fucking broadcasting live online. I was a bit merry at the time, so it was quite easy. Yeah, that's funny.
Where was he dropping you off that night? Was that
I
like
don't know.
somewhere local?
I can't remember, man.
Yeah.
He's so easy to wind up with little things. It's like, he's like, you're joking, aren't you? Just great. Bless him. Good old dad.
Cheers, Stewie.
Got it cut. Too hot. Too hot.
Yeah.
And as soon as I got it cut, I got a chest infection that I'm just about getting over.
Yeah. That's what I've had. Like, since I've had this cold, I've had a real sore chest. And every time I cough or like move a specific way, fuck, it hurts.
Yeah, it's not that bad, but it's more like that kind of loose chesty thing. It's just annoying. I had a bit of headache, sinuses on Sunday, and then Monday, Tuesday, I was a bit rough. Yep. Wednesday, I went out for a few beers, and I really shouldn't have done. And I felt better yesterday, or not Wednesday. What we at? So Thursday, I felt a bit better, and yesterday I felt a bit better, but I still got a bit just annoying, you know.
Yeah, just lingering.
Yeah, lingering. It's like
The way you were going through all the days, and all I could think of is Monday I had Friday on my mind.
Yeah. Not Craig David, 7 days. No.
Craig David. I've fucking seen him somewhere the other day.
Just going back a bit.
Yeah.
That is going way back for me.
Yeah, it's like 90s, late 90s, that shit.
I remember every now and then I used to buy my mum, like, I'd buy her different stuff for Christmas, but I might throw in a CD album, like,
yeah,
as well. And most of the time I'd nail it because I knew exactly what she wanted. And one year I got a Craig David. I remember it being like somewhat disappointed, and it was just funny because of her reaction. I knew straight away she wasn't a fan.
I used to go and we used to have HMV over here. They're gone now. Yeah, the amount of music and shit I used to buy, it's like not even funny. I used to really like vinyl. And obviously now it's come back around into fashion again now. I've still got a few bits, but not loads. Like some people have collected it, like they've got like thousands. That dog, his face is like, it's just look the way he's looking at you.
I'm trying to get him up here.
What are you doing? What are you doing, you weirdo? Leave me alone.
Jackie, quick. Up.
If you do a beer review, you'll be straight up there.
Dead to me.
Dead to me.
Craig was talking about that earlier. He's like, oh yeah, one thing that Sammy always said. Because Craig was talking about, oh, Sammy, you're dead to me, you're dead. And I was like, what's going on? And he's like, oh no, he always just says that.
It's just one of them. Yeah. One of them things.
One of my many catchphrases.
Yeah. Yeah. It sticks, doesn't it?
It's like, yeah, boy.
There's plenty. The more my phone starts going mental.
Your what? Phone's going mental.
Yeah, it's just like notifications and shit. It's nothing. Yeah.
It's your dad getting some emails.
Yeah, he's definitely not calling me on my mobile. He barely knows how to use a normal phone, never mind a mobile. He hasn't got a mobile.
He probably still uses a fax machine.
He wouldn't know how to use a fax machine either.
Yeah.
I had a dream about fax machines last night.
Does he still have cassette tapes?
Yeah.
I mean, he barely knows.
Fridge.
Remember when cassette tapes used to fuck up and you used to put
get a pencil.
Oh my god.
Yeah, pencil out. It's chewed it all up. You have to pull it out.
Happened with the VHS too sometimes.
Not
Yeah.
often, but yeah. But cassette tapes, fucking things.
Or with vinyl, like when you get like a slight scratch on them and
Yeah,
you're trying to like get rid of it, like
when it
butter
jumps,
it
beep, beep, beep,
out. Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
It's like fucking. Oh god, leave him alone! Don't touch it.
I need to get a record player. I just love the sound of
You
it.
can pick them up quite reasonable price these days.
Yeah.
You can get them.
A very fond memory of my childhood. A great auntie of ours passed away, and most of us didn't know her at all, but we all went to the funeral, right? And it was in like an inner suburb of Melbourne. Most of us had no idea about all the family that was there. We were just there doing our thing with our parents. And anyway, someone busted out an old vinyl that was like one of her favourite vinyls growing up. And anyway, yeah, like it started playing, and they're like, "Oh, this music's so great. It just reminds us of her gardening and all this shit." And we had this one little cheeky brat cousin that just couldn't help himself. He gets up on the player and starts scratching the vinyl as it's
Oh my god.
playing. He's like, "Check this shit out, boys. I'm a DJ." Everyone's like fucking going off because like he's just passed away, and it's like a fond memory for some of the people there, and he's there scratching the fuck out of it.
And he's like, wiki wiki.
Yeah. I remember I would have only been about 7 or 8 at the time, but I definitely remember it like it was funny as fuck. You
My
look like
leg.
you're in pain. What's going
My
on?
leg.
Oh, here we go.
He fell through a bridge.
My leg.
My leg.
My leg.
Have you heard about Craig and his leg, Susie?
No.
He gets this little like a twitch,
Now and again.
like a nerve twitch in his leg, and it just keeps going and going, and it gets that bad that he has to shut the stream down.
Oh no.
Can't control it. I'm like bouncing all over the fucking place like a lunatic.
I shouldn't be.
And I wait, because I know when it's coming, and I start giving him shit about it.
It's like a sciatica thing or whatever it is.
Oh, I've got sciatica, so I get it.
It's just a little bit, it's just the back of your leg, and it's like, fucking, it's just
It was just
uncomfortable.
funny because the first time it happened, he was complaining about his leg twitching. And then he just goes, "I've got to go." And I'm like, how the fuck does your leg twitching stop you from like having a chat to your mates?
Yeah, but it's just courtesy, isn't it? You know,
Yeah.
it's the right
Cheers,
thing to do.
Twisted.
Hey, welcome back. Do you sleep all right? I didn't.
When
But I
you
feel
said
okay.
that, I'm like, where's this going? And then I'm like, oh, yeah, that's it.
Where do you think it's going?
It would have been good to meet like Twisted and a few of the others in real life.
Yeah, met Twisted and Escobar.
Yeah.
Good folks.
I love meeting people from YouTube, like in real life. I think
Oh,
it's
it's
just
good.
it's so cool. Like,
Yeah. Then everyone.
I have met no one yet.
That's insane, but you will. So,
yeah, you will.
Yeah.
Especially with you and like all your friends. Like, you're definitely gonna.
It's only because of where I am.
Well,
You-
you take one trip to the U.S. Like, you'll meet.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, like one of mine and Craig's friends, Adam, he's coming over to Australia in a few months, so we're going to catch up.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
That's awesome. I'm a bit jealous. It's just so fucking
Yeah.
expensive. The flights are like, you're ripping the arse out of it. It's like, no. Unfortunately, Or if you come to the UK, everyone comes to you. That's the way it should be.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you can't expect you to travel around meeting everyone. It's not fair, you know. You come halfway across right across the other side of the world.
Yeah.
They have to do their bit as well.
Yeah,
You know?
it'd be the sort of thing like imagine if I was in Manchester and like someone was in like Liverpool or something that said, nah, I can only catch up with you if you come here. I'd be like, you're fucking like an hour away. Just make the effort.
I'll be like there. Obviously I'd have a bit of notice. So
Yeah. If I do a trip to the UK or the US, there'll be like years, like it'll be like heaps of notice.
I mean, I wouldn't need that much. Just like 3 months. I'll be quite
Yeah. The only thing would be if I won some competition and won like.
Oh yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be like,
Imagine if it's like, you've won a week's accommodation in London and you go into like this football match and this, and I'll be like straight on the phone to all of you.
well, I hope to meet Joey again this year when he comes over in the autumn, because the Browns are supposed to be playing at Tottenham Stadium. But
Yeah.
I can get to London in like an hour and 20 minutes from here on the train, so it's not far. So,
Twisted knows me too well. She goes, "Are you munching on those meat sticks, Sammy?"
There you go.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, the old things, yeah.
They're like the ultimate beer snack. They're so fucking good.
They are good.
Mm.
Yeah.
We call those pepperettes over here.
Pepperonis, we call them over here. You get the miniature ones.
Yeah, well, I was like, I'm going to the supermarket. I'm getting 10 beers, a bottle of Coke, and I need something to snack on. So I was like, I'm getting my meat stick.
Yeah, I had dinner earlier. That feels like a long time ago.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I was going to cook carbonara tonight, but I might wait till tomorrow night.
I might just throw a few rations of bacon in the pan, have a bacon sandwich or something. I don't know.
You could have any meal now and it wouldn't matter because you'd be
No, I
so
don't.
confused.
I could eat curry for breakfast. It don't bother me. No, eat what you want when you want it. No rules.
One thing I did, like you know how I went to that beer festival last Friday?
Yeah.
I went for a walk Saturday morning after I checked out through Chinatown in Melbourne. And I was like, I'm just going to go to a random Chinese restaurant for lunch. And I want it to be one that doesn't look like there's many Caucasians. Like it's only Chinese in there. And like, I can't read any of the menu or anything. I just want to go in there and be sort of shocked. And I did that and I sat down and they come out and they gave me a little thing and I had to order on a phone. And then they brought out chopsticks and no like fork or anything. I'm like, this is cool. Like, it was like, yeah, I felt like not many like non-Chinese would have been in there. That it was pretty cool the way it was set up.
Angie is a lovely lady.
Yeah, Angie is so nice.
Cool as hell. Yeah, so I met her a couple of years ago as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a good kid.
See, I don't know. Like, I don't really get to meet many people because of where I live either. Like, even the people in the States, like they might as well be across the ocean because, quite frankly, it's like I don't have a passport anymore. So
yeah, that's a tricky one then. Yeah.
I mean, I could get one. I just whatever.
Yeah. Mine runs out next year.
I don't want to get one now. They're like $600 in Australia.
Fucking how much?
600.
That's crazy.
Is that a 10-year one or a 5-year one?
Australia's passport is the most expensive in the world by more than double any other country.
Ours is like $120 for
I know.
the one. Yeah.
Ours have gone up. I don't know what ours are. They were about.
I think the UK's works out to be about 150 Australian. I reckon America was about
It's more than
120
it's more.
Australian.
It's more than that. It's more than that.
Yeah.
Let's see, what's 120 Canadian?
Oh, I can check now. It's gone up recently, apparently.
Oh shit! So that would only be about $140. So you're not much different than us.
I just don't want to. I'm not going to get another one, so I know I'm definitely traveling again because it's not worth it for that
Same.
price.
Oh, it's if you apply online, it's £94.50.
Yeah,
If you apply by paper form, it's 107.
yeah.
And that's only the Dirty Bastards. That's only 5 years now. There used to be a
What if
10-year
you-
one.
What if you use fax?
Can't help it.
You can only use paper form here where I live. There is no online.
Yeah, you can do it online, but you got to scan your photos and all that carry on. So,
Ugh, that just sounds like
Yeah,
just
such a-
fucking. That's just hassle, you know. It's
yeah,
like-
it's just more
I had
hassle.
to do. I had to do that recently. I've got like a forklift license, but I don't use it. I just wanted to update it, so I've still got it. And yeah, I had to do all the photo. Like instead of going into the post office where you take the photo, someone does it for you. You got to do it yourself on your own camera, and it was so random.
Have you got the Hamlets ready? You know, that's an old advert. Bloody photo booths, fucking thing. Don't smile. Do this. Do that. Got to look into the. You know,
Oh yeah.
leave me
I
alone.
hate when people do that and they're like taking your pictures and they're like, "Oh my god, okay, you need to look this way, you need to look down," like, and I'm just like, God, I hate this.
Don't smile. Don't smile.
My Twisted said her mum had a forklift license. That's awesome.
Oh wow. Yeah. Right. What to do? I'll be back in a second. I'm going to debate what I get to drink. But I will be getting a drink.
Yeah.
I think whiskey. It's whiskey time. Oh no,
Yeah,
you
I'm
can't do that. No, you can't do that. That was Sammy's.
Well, I haven't got any, so
Sammy's got the whiskey.
indeed.
There we go. Twisted just reminded me of the great song. A long, long time ago.
I can still.
You can't sing that. You're not American.
I can't sing that. I'm not American, according to Square Table Degenerates. Good thing with these ones, Susie, they got a bit of spice to them, mate. Ooh,
Oh really? Oh nice. That'll wake you up.
bit of chili.
That's kind of awesome.
What is, like, say if you were walking down a city alleyway and you had all the different types of like ethnic cuisines, what would be like your pick? Like, what would you want to have for dinner?
Oh, I do like Indian food because it's spicy. I'm like a spicy person.
Yeah, I think we talked about it in the past. Like, yeah.
Or like something Mexican even. I love Mexican food.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be the same as far as spice goes, but I'd probably lean more towards like Thai food.
Thai food, yeah, or Mongolian is like I love like the Mongolian stir fry. Oh, I think that's just the best.
Yeah. Oh.
We have a Mongolian stir fry place here. It's called Mongo's. So it's you pay per bowl or it's all you can eat. It depends which one. And you're basically given a bowl and then you have all these ingredients in front of you. You just put all your shit in the bowl. And you have to have it down to a science because you got to get all the meat and the vegetables and the noodles. And then there's a huge thing in the middle. It's like a fry table, basically. And then you just give the guy your bowl. He puts it on the table, fries it all up for you right in front of you. and then there's your stir fry. So it's literally like a build your own stir fry.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh,
I
it's-
love places like that.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a lot of places like that here, but I also live like in a city, so we've got
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, that's where it's shit for me because, like, I live in a rural area and, like, we've got very limited choices.
Yeah.
So, like, whenever I go to the city, I'm always just go, 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 trying to fit as much into, like, a day or a weekend as I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
I'll
like
go to the city. I'll go to the city with friends, and they're like, "I can't handle hanging out with you. You just go all the time." It's like I just want to relax. And it's like, well,
But that's what you
do
got to
you,
do
do
when you're
you want
traveling.
to see as much as possible, or do you just want to
Exactly.
stay at the one place the whole time?
Especially when you've only got like a limited amount of
Yeah,
time to see
I
everything.
always just look. Whenever I do shit, it's always like you only live once. Like I want to
Yeah.
cram as much into as shit as I can.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
February made me shiver.
So what did you decide, Craig?
I've got a lager,
Lager.
Bohemian lager.
100% British ingredients.
Yeah, only 4.2, nothing crazy.
Fucking
Yeah,
British.
yeah. They're a lager brewery basically.
Nice.
So yeah, had it before. It's good beer. Got one left,
I'll be right back, guys.
and I'm gonna put it in a Beavertown glass. An old
Yeah.
Beavertown. There you go. I've got a collection of these things. I've got the old
Cool.
yellow skull.
Is that like real old school?
Yeah, it's good. Getting on 10 years old, that glass.
Yeah.
I've got red one, black one, yellow one, a blue one. I think exactly the same. Oh, excuse me. That'll probably be my last beer though.
Cheers, TJ, brother. Good to see you, dude. Hope you're well.
Cheers,
Are
Twisted.
you going live tonight, Tej? If so, I'll catch up with you.
Let's get this carbonation. Let's do a Jagman. There we go. Get a bit of that carbonation out.
Jagman was on Simo's and yours for a while, wasn't he?
He was on Simo's and then he left. Yeah, he's got his fitness thing today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, because I'd got up at fucking 3:30 every day this week, I needed to sleep in today.
Yeah, he went.
I wanted to come up on Simo's, and I was just like, nah, I'm just gonna wait, and hopefully something else happens.
He popped up on mine for a little while early on, and then I completely forgot I could only get 6 people on my thing. Completely forgot.
Yeah.
There's me inviting everyone. I can't get no one else on there. Completely forgot because I paid for StreamYard for like 3 years until they jacked the prices. I was like, no, you can keep that $40 a month bullshit.
Mm.
When I was paying about 8. So,
It's like the fucking supermarkets. It's like it's gone up fucking triple the price.
yeah.
Everything is.
I don't mind paying a bit more of stuff. I get it, but don't gouge people, you know. You know, to that point, you're taking the piss. Oh,
I've still got to. I haven't organised my flights and accommodation for Sydney in a couple of months, so I'm fucking worried about how much that's going to cost me.
Yeah.
I might just walk to Sydney.
yeah, fitness thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll do a fundraiser.
that little fitness thing.
Help Sammy get to the concert at the Opera House.
Yeah, right. Go fund.
Donate funds.
Go fund me.
That's one thing that I found like a little bit disturbing was how Arias and the Nation was wanting people to give him money to like build a house or something. I'm like, come on, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm like that.
I'm
Like,
not.
if you're appealing to people to like profit in that way, like to build a house or something, I'm like, yeah,
It
you
doesn't
probably
matter.
shouldn't be on YouTube.
It doesn't
Well,
sit.
there
I
was
like
somebody
it.
on
You
YouTube.
like it. A nice guy, but
There was
Yeah.
somebody on YouTube the other, like a couple months ago, that I won't mention their names or anything, but they were setting up a GoFundMe, and it was just like, well, I'm struggling, like, and I'm like, well, if you're struggling, go get a job then.
Yeah.
You don't have a fucking
Yeah.
job.
yeah.
Yeah.
What was it? What was their names?
Oh,
Right. Nearly.
It didn't happen to start with the same letter as a yellow fruit, did it?
yeah, I did actually.
Oh, what a shock.
Okay, there you go.
They're like, oh, we're struggling. It's really bad, and I'm like, whatever.
Cheers.
Yeah, in that circumstance, it's like, we'll fucking get away from the computer and get out there and graft and fucking work hard. It's bullshit.
Yeah. No, exactly. Like, especially if you're at that point where you're asking other people for money, it's like this simple thing is just go get a job. That's
It just wouldn't sit well with me asking for that. If people want to, then fine, but
Yeah.
never ask for it.
the only time I've ever set up a GoFundMe for myself was when my dog got poisoned. And his medical bill was like so I couldn't even pay for it. I was like, this is just ridiculous. It was like $2,000.
Yeah. Even if I had real expensive medical bills and it was just me, I still wouldn't ask for it. But if I was like a desperate father that had like a daughter or something that was suffering from a medical condition or something like that, I'd be like, yep, that's fair enough.
Yeah, that's But if it's for me, like I would never.
I don't even want to think about
it just comes across selfish, and I think a lot of people would look at it and go, "Nah, that's ridiculous." Like, you need to work for it.
I don't even want to put my mind into that fucking shit.
Yeah.
God, they'll fucking destroy me. Nope.
That'd be the sort of thing, though, Craig. You'd have fucking heaps of support. So,
I can't handle kindness like that. It's just like, I find it very hard to. I don't obviously appreciate it, but it's just getting. I get too emotional with shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's too fucking heavy.
He ain't heavy. He's my brother.
Fucking is. Fucking is heavy. Fucking weighs a ton.
Yeah, I'm sort of like, as much as it was fucking awesome just busting out the tunes on that stream the other night.
Yeah.
It was pretty lucky. Like it got completely wiped. Like they completely erased it.
Well,
but it was so funny how they said you've just got a warning for now, blah 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 blah, and then they said congratulations, you are now a YouTube partner.
That is so bizarre to have them at the same time.
It was like a negative turning to a positive. Thanks, guys. Thanks for looking out for them.
I was watching that stream. You were like in and out, in and out.
It was like violation back. You didn't even know it was going violation back.
PJ just said, please fund my OnlyFans.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it was literally, it come up about, must have been 40 times in that stream. The old.
Yeah.
Like,
and like when you're up there and you just you've got no idea.
Yeah,
I just kept going like a
and then it come back, he's still singing. And then
comes back and he's like, yeah, and then
he's still and then he's gone. And then he come back, he's like, rah! I was like, gone. Fucking hell. I went to the shower, I come back, I looked at my phone. This stream's been terminated. I'm like, okay, that is what it said. It's like
they're so like this has been terminated.
I had the midweek blues, and I was trying to cover it or not.
I thought it'd
I was
be back.
trying to cure it.
No. I thought you got a copyright strike, like a strike.
Yeah,
And they can ban you for like 90 days or something.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. Imagine that. Congratulations, you are now a YouTube
Yeah,
partner.
you
You cannot use your channel.
Yeah, for 90 days. It's like,
As they're turning you off, like left, right, and center.
I literally thought that happened to you. I thought you ain't going to be on there for a few months, you know? It's like, fuck. You normally get an email, so
Yeah.
I think it's 3 strikes and you're out on YouTube with that shit.
Yeah. And the funny thing is at the start of the stream, I remember saying, like before I got into the drinks, I said, I'm just going to play this one album because it's a local Melbourne band and I'll have no problems with copyright. And then a couple of drinks deep and the album finished, I'm just like, fuck it. And started playing like
I think with music, yeah, I mean, they're risky. Some of them songs were with Led Zeppelin risky, but I reckon if you play the odd song now and again and then stop,
yeah,
you can do that.
Yeah.
If you're constantly playing music all the time, then you're asking them to smell around.
And another thing too is you need it to be like quieter, and you're sort of speaking over it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's pretty fucked though. Like when you see these travel vloggers, and they're like on the streets, like say maybe in like
wherever,
Rome, just strolling the streets. And they're talking the whole time, and they just happen to go past a market where there's music playing, and you can clearly hear them talking the whole time. The music's in the distance. You can still clearly hear what song it is, but you can still hear their voice, and then they get fucked over for copyright.
Yes, just
must be so frustrating.
Why don't they just Why don't they just say if you want to play music, there's a small subscription to pay per month, and then all the money goes to spread out evenly towards the artist.
Yeah,
that's been played.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah. At the end of the day, that's all I because I'm all for like buying artist music and. Like,
they whinge about copyright music, like downloading stuff. It's like, well, there's a gap there for you.
Yeah. Some of the bands like you're playing and stuff, like a lot of the bands I'm playing are like smaller rock bands and that. You're actually helping them by promoting.
100%. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like, but YouTube's just a weird creature.
Yeah.
It's all AI. That's the bloody problem. It's all automated shit. But no, I'd pay like a few quid a month just to play some music without getting pestered.
Yeah.
Take care, Twisted. Have a good day.
Cheers, Twisted.
They want to play, bless them.
Yeah, TJ does these streams where like he'll do little questions or he'll just play music and reminisce from like the 80s and shit, and he'll just play music the whole time. But a lot of times then he'll get rid of the stream. So yeah, I could imagine his streams getting copyrighted hardcore.
Yeah, I sort of do that. Well, I take them. They're unlisted. When I do a live normally, I normally just take them off. So last night's one was pretty good. So there's no music. I might leave that on.
Yeah. When you said last night, I'm like, what the fuck? Last night?
Yeah.
As in this morning for me.
Well, yeah, earlier. Yeah. So
how's the beer going down after the coffee and no sleep?
I felt better, to be honest, but it feels like I've just done a night shift. I haven't felt like that for a while. Used to do
Come
that.
on the night train.
Yeah. Midnight train to Georgia. Woo woo.
No worries, bro.
No, it was good. You know the old night shifts. Come home, have a few jars. Sometimes fall asleep. Sometimes have a couple of hours. Get lunchtime, go out, or the other way round. Go out, do stuff, come home, crash, get up, go to work. Blah blah blah. Repeat shit. But yeah,
Yeah, for some reason I keep thinking today's Sunday and I'm back at work tomorrow.
I've
And then
got
I'm
Sunday,
like,
mate. I
fuck,
think
yeah.
it's Sunday.
I've still got a full day and then I don't go back to work till Monday arvo, so that's rad. Oh, here we go. Who's this riffraff? Yeah, boy.
How you doing?
Cheers,
Harry.
mate.
How you doing?
Cheers, Clint.
No,
Good to
no
see you,
sleep for me, my lad.
mate.
Cheers, Clint.
Hope you're well, Clint, brother.
Cheers, Clint. Nice one.
Time for another one of these bad boys.
Wow.
Spicy beer.
Vitamin B, my friends.
Wow.
Wow.
Off work for a solid 24 hours and eating lush.
What are your thoughts on my hat, Susie? I know you're going to have some hate for it. You ready?
Yeah. Is it the? Oh.
Yeah.
It's a nice hat if you're a Toronto fan.
Wow, that was polite.
How are the Leafs doing this year?
Shit.
Oh, well, we're number one.
The Leafs are falling.
Yeah, it's fall.
My teams always let me down, even in the local stuff. They are.
Well, you
My
did
local
choose the
My
Leafs.
local football team was meant to go well this year, and they're fucking 0-5.
Wow.
Ugh.
So there's another season to write off.
Keep your head up, Clint, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got plenty of people here behind you, dude.
Definitely.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is, but yeah, there's people here.
See, Clint isn't a fan either.
What about, hang on, you might like this hat better, Clint.
You were wearing that the other night, weren't you?
Yeah, he was. He was going hard that stream.
Yeah.
I
That
gotta
was-
go to a rave or something wearing that hat. It'd be funny as fuck.
Yeah, you stand out a little bit, I reckon. That yellow hat.
Clint, that's better.
I'll make you a mod, Clint.
That lager. Whew. Gassy bastard.
There you go, Clint, brother. You should be a mod now, dude.
Mod.
Welcome to the Blue Spanner family.
Welcome to the spam.
Colors.
Welcome to the spam.
Welcome to the jungle.
Yeah.
Fun and games.
Yeah. Yep.
Cup final for us tomorrow going to be wow. As soon as it's over, I'll be having ales. Cool.
Cup final for you tomorrow. Curious now what the hell that is.
Oh man, I'm getting old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I need to stretch. My Labrador's looking at me like, where the fuck is my food, you cunt?
Oh, yeah, mine are doing the same thing. It's their breakfast time.
Oh, trophy. You got Peterborough United. Okay.
Peterborough.
Peterborough. Yeah.
There's
So
a Peterborough near my hometown, and it's a very nice place.
yeah, this one's OG.
Cheers, bro.
This is the real one.
The real one. You would see the Peterborough here, and you'd be like, our Peterborough sucks.
Probably.
Yeah,
They have a good beer festival up there.
I'm gonna try and find a photo just to rub it in.
I don't care. I'm not bothered. Am I bothered?
Dead to me.
My face, am I bothered?
Had some Brewdog Elvis juice, which was a grapefruit infused IPA, which was surprisingly nice.
Uh-huh.
It used to be a really good beer back in the day, mate. I haven't really drank it lately, but yeah, that's good.
They did muck around with the recipe a bit.
Yeah,
They brought.
I have
ABV.
heard some people say that they still think it's like a lot better these days than what like punk is.
Yeah. I mean, I remember when it first came out. I think it was 7.2, and then they dropped it for like 5 something.
Was it that high back in the day?
Yeah, when it first came out. I've got the review
Yeah.
somewhere. I can't remember.
No
but
wonder it was a way better beer.
when it's like then they dropped it to like 5.2 or something stupid like that,
Yeah.
and then it was just like absolute toilet.
Toilets.
Yeah.
Why did they drop it so much? Just
A lot of breweries are doing that because they're trying to save money on because they have to charge more and shit like this.
Oh.
It's more. It's a different recipe. Make it taste better. Give me the fucking alcohol. Leave it alone.
Yeah.
You know, it's like anyway. Apparently they put it back up again. I don't know if it's still the same now. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really follow Brewdog that much. Oh, it's 6.5 now. Okay, so they did put it up a little bit then. Yeah, I think it got quite a backlash.
So it's sort of. Did you say it went to 5.5?
It 5.2 or something.
From 7, yeah. So it sounds like
It dropped
it's
2%.
like in the middle.
Yeah, it's gone up to 6.5 now. He's saying so. I don't know, but apparently a lot of people were whinging about it when it got.
Yeah.
But it used to be a good beer, but I haven't had that beer for ages. Got great name though.
Yeah, fucking oath. Didn't they have to like go to court with the Presley family for years about
Not in the UK. They did in America because obviously they got in Colorado. They've got is it Colorado? No, in Ohio. Yeah, it is Colorado, isn't it? No, not Colorado. What's the name of the bloody? Anyways, in Ohio, Columbus. They've got a place, Columbus, Ohio. They've got a bar, hotel, and you can have a bath in beer and all that sort of fucking carry on.
Yeah.
Yeah, in America, they've had to change the names of some things.
Yeah.
The cease and desist and all that. You know what they're like. They're like a bit of a.
So what's Elvis juice called over there?
Don't know.
Yeah.
Unless they won it and they call it, I don't know.
They simply changed it to. Thank you very much.
They like a.
Thank you very much, Juice.
They like a court battle in the States, didn't they? So you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's like when my favourite brewery, Banks in Melbourne, when they had the McConaughey's beer, and Matthew McConaughey's team like tried to sue them and stuff, and they ended up losing. Like the brewery lost because of like obviously it was so similar and they were profiting off his name and all this shit. And he was actually pretty good about it. He's like, you can continue on with it if some of the profits go to his charity, and they were going to go ahead with it. And then they're like, nah, fuck it, we'll just do a whole brand change. And they ended up calling it, all right, all right, all right.
Brilliant.
Good.
And I was like, that is fucking awesome. It's sort of like sticking it to the man. It's like, fuck you.
But he's not the only one with McConaughey as his last name.
Yeah, I know. But I think the main thing that made it intense was he's tied up with Wild Turkey. So he's already like in the alcohol world itself.
Yeah.
So then that's where the whole confusion lied.
Oh, gotcha.
And now he's got his own tequila brand as well. And
Yeah.
so I just thought it was so like ballish of him to then go, well, fuck it, we'll call it all right, all right, all right.
Funny as.
That's what I love about them high school girls.
Yeah.
I get older, they stay the same age.
I've always been a fan of him as an actor.
Yeah, me too. He's a great actor.
Yeah. He just, I don't know, and like outside of work, like just when he's fucking around and that, he just seems like he'd be more of like a normal dude. Like he doesn't seem like fame would get to him too much, and he just likes a party and a sport, like watching his sport. And,
yeah. Simple stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless your team's shit, then
he's like Texas, isn't he? I think he's Texan.
I think so. Yeah, he's definitely one of the southern states.
He's got a bit of cowboy about him.
Yeah, might be. It should be Texas then, really. Kansas.
Yeah, Texas.
Kansas is where JB is, right?
No, he's Arkansas.
Oh, okay. So him and Blake are in the same state.
Yeah, him and Blake in the right state. Yeah.
But they're in like different areas.
Yeah. They're not. Yeah. They're about half an hour or so apart, I think.
Yeah, I thought JB might have been in Kansas just because I know he barracks for the Chiefs.
Arkansas. How you pronounce it.
Chiefs is probably like the closest team to Arkansas anyway. So
Arkansas. I don't know how you. I don't know how you pronounce it, but yeah, that one.
Yeah, it's Arkansas, isn't it?
Yeah.
Arkansas.
Yeah.
So it's all part of the Midwest.
Arkansas.
Not your Kansas, Arkansas.
Idaho, no Idaho.
That's another one, yeah. Yeah, I've heard those.
I felt like Rev found me a bit hard to understand at times. There was quite a few times I was asking him questions and it was like it just wasn't getting through to him.
Yeah, he does. He struggles a lot with like British people.
Yeah.
He's said that himself. He's admitted that. He said sometimes.
I actually thought it was funny. There was a couple of times I just asked questions and it was like
it wasn't you. It wasn't you. It was me.
No, it wasn't you. No, it was him.
I struggle with myself as well. Don't worry. How do you think I feel?
What did I just say? I don't know. I can't understand.
You can just leave. I'm stuck with it.
Oh, we got movement.
We got movement. Hello, doggo.
The
No,
dancing.
no good. Yeah.
Are we human?
Dancing, yeah.
Are we dancing? My sign is
His
vital.
little arthritic hips can still move.
And I'm on my knees, waiting for the answer. Are we? Yeah, anyway, yeah. Good song.
I can't think what it is. Oh, it's the Killers, isn't it?
So, yeah.
Yeah, the Killers. Is that what you were singing?
Trying to.
Or are we dancing? I want to see them live. I reckon they'd be really good.
Yeah, Killers. I thought it was. I just couldn't,
Yeah.
my brain went flat.
Are we human or are we dancing?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to see them live. They were at Glastonbury a few years ago. They looked fucking awesome.
Yeah. They played the AFL Grand Final halftime show a couple of years ago, and I was just like blown away. I was like,
Yeah, I mean they were on the Pyramid stage on Saturday night about 3 or 4 years. I can't remember when. It was just after the Lurgy, and yeah, they were fucking well good, good, well impressed. Even like on the telly, it come across on the, when a band comes across even on the telly really well.
Yeah,
I think, fuck man, what would it be like to actually be there?
Yeah,
you just tell it's going to be fucking rocking.
I've always wanted to go to an English rock festival, like either Glastonbury, Reading and Leeds, Download, one of those.
I've been to the Isle of Wight Fest. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You have to be
lucky. The fella I used to work with was from the Isle of Wight. Looks like a pretty cool place.
Oh, it's lovely. Yeah, you get a boat across from Southampton or Portsmouth.
Yeah. It's just like a sort of small island, sort of on the southeast of England, isn't it?
Right, just central southern.
Yeah.
Then you got Dorset and that one way, and the other way you've got north. You've got Hampshire.
Yeah.
And to the east you've got West Sussex. I'm a couple of counties along to the east.
Yeah.
So I'm like obviously East Kent. So I'm
It's funny because like he always complained about the heat, and then he moved to like outback Australia. It's like, how the fuck has this guy moved there? Like,
what are you moaning for?
Yeah, because when he was living here in like South Victoria, he couldn't handle the heat, and I'm like, how the fuck does this guy from England that always complained about the heat and stuff move up there? I'm like, something's
pretty fucked. Did he not know, or
I don't know, but he seems to like it up there. So
that's a bit weird.
Mm.
Mind you probably have AC out there, so we don't get it over here.
Probably in some role where he earns shitloads of money.
Well, yeah, but I say over here there's no ACs in any kind of real property really, unless you put them in. And then you got a massive electricity bill, so it's like people like fuck that.
Yeah,
expensive enough as it is with the heating in the winter. So
I'm just going the loo.
Okay. Thanks for telling me. Appreciate you.
Oh my goodness. So it's so funny. Like, Gavin, like the guy that I was doing the radio show with, he's been texting me like all morning, and I haven't heard from him since like all this happened, and it's like now all of a sudden, oh my God.
I find that all a bit weird, if you ask me.
Isn't it a little bit weird? Like the second I come onto your stream, like to hang out.
Yeah, you leave your role He follows me.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Maybe he just was like, he knew that you were an awesome guy and he was like gravitated toward that.
Yeah, I don't buy that, but okay. Fair enough. I'll take it, but yeah. Yeah.
I honestly, I couldn't tell you honestly. Like, I've known Gavin for so long.
Yeah, I don't know him, so it's like.
I've known him since I was 15 years old. And,
Oh,
yeah,
he'll be
not
happy.
even I know. Not
He'll
even
be
I know.
going back to the toilet if you keep doing that. Oh, nice one.
Hell
Cheers.
yeah, short straw.
Cheers, Straw. He'll be over the moon with that. Yeah, no, I don't know him, so just I followed, listened to a few shows, and that was a bit.
He's from Hertfordshire, and he's very like not posh is the word, but they're very like his family and him are very like I guess posh is the right word for it.
A posh Canadian.
Yeah, very.
Yeah, that's a weird one. That they must exist then. They definitely exist over here. We call them snobs. So, you snob?
Very snobby.
Snobbish. Yeah.
Very,
Stuck up.
Very, yes, stuck up.
Yeah. That kind of whatever. Frown upon people, look down on them.
Yeah, like everything he does is the right way.
Like a class thing. Fuck off.
Yeah.
I'm above you. You peasant. Yeah. And you get a lot of people like that, even though they're not actually. They're not snobs at all. It's just like just above their station, you know.
Yeah. Short Straw wants to know what you're drinking.
Oh, just a lager. It's quite nice though. From Utopian Brewery here in the UK. Bohemian Lager. 100% British ingredients. Yeah. That's a supermarket jobby. It was about, I don't know, how much was that? I got it actually reduced to clear because they're bringing out another batch that was had a bit more date on, so they cleared all these out. And it was like $1.50 a can, quite a bargain really. So I picked up 3, and this is my last one. But this one's been in the fridge a few weeks, so nice. Been up all night though, so that's the trouble. Yeah, not bad. Unfiltered lager. So yeah. So 5:30 for you.
5, yeah. 5:05.
You're doing good too.
My sleep. I don't really get like lots of sleep. I can just live on like sleep. So
Yeah.
I'll be up all day. Like
It's all that decaf coffee you drink.
It's all that. Yeah, exactly. It keeps me up.
I don't know how that works, but yeah.
You don't know how frustrating it is for me not to be able to drink caffeine. Like I still do. Like I'll be like, hey, I'm tired of decaf. I'll go have a regular coffee, and then I'll like, all day the rest of the day. I'm sick.
Yeah, it's not worth that, is it? No.
No.
So what's it? A caffeine intolerance or something?
I guess so. I just every time I have caffeine, I just like shake and shake and shake, and my heart feels like and I puke, like I throw up. Like I don't know what it is.
So do you get it like you can't drink Coca-Cola?
I can drink. I drink Sprite because it has no caffeine in it. But I don't drink like a lot of pop or even tea, like some different types of tea.
Yeah, well, tea's got a certain amount of caffeine, isn't it?
Like I can drink herbal tea because that doesn't have hardly any caffeine. But like black tea and stuff, I can't drink.
Yeah. No, okay. So there's obviously, whatever it is. Is there
Yeah.
anything else intolerance, like lactose or nothing?
Sometimes I feel like sometimes I do have some like lactose intolerance.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, a lot of them when you've got caffeine, normally there's a lactose thing going on.
Yeah, definitely.
Certain dairy products is a bit too like rich or whatever it is.
It must be that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
I know.
I don't eat a lot of dairy either, but yeah, when I do, it's like
Do you like cheese and shit like that?
um.
Right.
See, I don't even really eat a lot of like cheese or that. I'm mainly like I love vegetables and I love meat.
Okay, yeah, that's good then.
Yeah, so that's like kind of like pretty much my diet. I like love vegetables. I am like a vegetable fiend.
Yeah, I keep every year. I keep trying to grow shit out there, but it's not.
Oh, I grow. Yeah, in the summer I grow. I have a big garden going.
Yeah, I try to, but it's difficult sometimes. You get a lot of fucking snails and cats dig shit up, and it's like, oh god.
Oh, I can help you with your snail problem, but the cats I can't.
Yeah,
help
I'm not
you.
going to do. I'm not going to do nothing with the cats, but it's just cover them.
The slug. I guess yeah. You guys probably have like a slug because slugs. Okay, they don't like copper. They actually copper gives them like an electric shock. So if you put copper
It's
around,
like, conductor, isn't it?
yeah, it helps a lot. And then a lot of people put beer, like little bowls of beer around, and the slugs go into the beer and they die, like they drown.
Yeah, a lot of people they do what they'll get loads of loads of seashells, crush them up, and they put like sprinkling around with all sharp
Yeah,
edges and stuff.
the dry. They don't like the dryness either.
Yeah, it's because it'll cut them basically. So,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
another one is aphids, like the little green fly.
Aphids are really difficult to
They're,
get.
they're the one that's like probably the worst one.
Aphids, what's good for aphids is neem oil, but neem oil is very expensive. So what I do is I just mix dish soap and water together, spray it all over your plants. I can even I have a 20-gallon bucket here. I usually put that, and then you just dunk all your plants in there.
Does that not
Kill the plants?
No, harm what you're trying to grow to eat. Can you?
No, I mean, you don't want to put like the dish soap and water on if you're gonna harvest right away, but on like the leaves and stuff like that, they'll die off right away. But aphids we don't really have a problem with like aphids because obviously they don't really reproduce much here except for the summer.
Yeah, you're a certain latitude.
But stink bugs. Oh, we have a problem with stink bugs.
We don't get them here, so never heard.
They're terrible. They came here. Well, the Asians, I'm assuming, brought them here because they're like an Asian beetle. God. And Asians, they bring food and dead carcasses and stuff like that in their suitcases over here. And not just Canada, but they do that with the States too. And then they spread all these flies
mental, isn't it?
And they have no natural predators either, so we're kind of
you're screwed there.
Yeah,
but no, it's because obviously Australia they're unbelievably bloody strict with bringing any kind of foodage, just not allowed. Tomato tree. You need to scroll up.
Jazzy, what's going on here, bro? Cheers for your generous donation, champ.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah, that is badass. Hey, Short Straw, here's my tomato plants right now.
They're doing all right.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good.
Considering whereabouts you are and stuff, it's like fuck.
Well, and I've got peppers growing in there.
Yeah, peppers, chilies. They take a bit longer.
Yeah, but I also make my own hot sauce and my own pepper powder and stuff. So I'm a hot sauce fiend. Again, Sammy and I were talking about.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we've got a particular shop in Collingwood, Melbourne. It's called Matt's Hot Shop, and I'm just always buying different shit from them. It's so good. He does his own stuff, but then he imports stuff from all around the world.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and you can go in there and do like tasters. And I haven't actually been in. I've just because like it's in the city. I've just been buying stuff online. Even my T-shirt.
Oh yeah. We actually have a hot sauce place like that. We don't. It's not a store, but it's like an online thing. But he imports all this hot sauce, and he's just got so many kinds on his website. That's where I order
Yeah.
off of.
Yeah.
He's got.
Yeah, I like trying different ones. I don't want it to, within reason, not stupid.
Some of the prices are like way. Some of them are like $20 a bottle, and you're just like, how can I justify spending $20 on a little bottle of hot sauce?
I just don't. It's just like, it's, and if it's going to blow your bloody head off, it's. I like to taste the food it's with as well.
Yeah. Me too.
So it's just
I used to be like, I'll eat a Carolina Reaper, I'll eat a Butch T Scorpion pepper, and I threw up on a live stream actually from eating one of those peppers, and I'm like, hey, no more, because this is just.
No, I've never been into.
See, I want to do a live stream Reaper, and I want other people to do it with me. It'd be cool.
Oh, I'll do it with you.
I reckon we could get a few people together. It'd be awesome.
Yeah,
it could be a gross fucking.
Well, one awesome thing about eating them is that you actually get high from it. You get capsaicin.
I love that. Yeah,
you hallucinate, man. You hallucinate. Yeah. I'm telling you, it is like you eat one and you're like, I'm flying high right now.
I get the same. It sounds funny.
Well, I can't
feeling. I get the same feeling after I have really hot chili, as in after I have like a Jaeger bomb.
Yeah, Jaeger bombs, bloody hell.
Yeah, definitely, it gives you the same high.
Like Jägermeister and like Red Bull, when you just get that woo, like I get that same thing with hot chili.
Yeah, I used to get out with Sambuca. I was like, fucking hell.
Oh, Sambuca. Sambuca shaken on ice actually was very good. Have you ever had it that way?
Yeah. Absinthe was another one I used to have. Yeah. That used to cane you.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. I don't know if you ever had the real shit, Craig, because most of the time in Western countries and that, the absinthe isn't like the real deal.
I don't care. I was drunk
in like Prague and those sort of places.
Didn't they have poison in it at some point? They put like actual poison in it.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that shit.
That's meant to, like the real shit's meant to have a real hallucinogenic effect.
Yeah.
No, they had it in our local Belgian bar, and some people got. Because obviously it's the last port of call. We've been out all day. It's obviously not there no more, but it was open.
That'd get you going for the rest of the night.
I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, it's either that or you're just going to crash out.
Yeah, it's pretty cool though how you said like you should all finish up there and then just kick back on the fucking
Belgian beer.
Beach. Yeah, and
afterwards, it used to shut at 3.
Yeah.
We used to take a few bottles of beer with us down on the beach in the summer months, of course. Just sit on the fucking beach drinking Belgian beers, watching the sun come up. Wait till 6 o'clock. Go back, have breakfast.
Yeah, that's cool.
Back on the beer again. It's like we used to do that all the time.
So that's one thing I hate about where I live. I don't have like local spots where I.
It's not there anymore. It's not a thing anymore, unfortunately. But which is
I want to move to the outer suburbs of Melbourne or nearby at least, and be able to have particular spots I can just go to at the drop of a hat.
Yeah, I could still go down the beach if I wanted to have a beer. I done it a few years ago.
Yeah.
In the summer, late summer, go down, watch the sun come up, do a live stream, sunrise, pretty good. Early in the morning. Why did I start singing Rolf Harris?
Get the wobble board out.
Oh my god, that's a bit wrong.
Jesus.
Oh dear, just ignore me.
I sort of heard you singing, but I didn't know what song it was.
Yeah, I started sound like, hang on a minute,
Yeah.
that's didgeridoo, man. Yeah.
So that's the thing. Rolf Harris was more popular in England than what he was here. So what?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, you probably all the UK peeps are probably more likely to pick up the songs than most Australians are.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He turned into a wrong.
Yeah, Jazz. Whenever I go to like concerts, dude, most events I always drink beer. But when I go to a concert, once it gets towards the peak of the concert or just about the main act's about to start, I'll always get into either Jaeger bombs or Black Sambuca, and it's like, okay,
Oh, Black Sam. I
it's
used to do
time to go.
the Black Sambuca, man. I used to fucking cane the shit out of him.
Yeah,
Used to light it, hand, and then the fucking sticks to your hand, the suction and that. Then
yeah.
bosh. What was that?
Bosh.
Yes, that's another bottle gone. It's like, yeah, the other thing we used to do is like, oh, look it up for you, put the money on the side. Then we would like go into pool land and don't play the music too loud, so we didn't. It was next to a fire station as well.
One thing, I don't know if this is the case in England, but at the moment in Australia, this is how fucked our world is. Music venues in Australia are having to pump anywhere from like 50 to 200,000 in sound reduction just because Chinese investors are coming in and buying properties and wanting to turn them into apartments near to where the music venue is.
Fucked up as that.
These music venues have been there for fucking 50 years or so, and they're all going out of business because they can't afford to put in this ridiculous amount of money.
No shit.
And these fucking cunts come in and win. Like, oh.
It's so wrong. So wrong.
Yeah.
Build somewhere else, you mongrels. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like they don't do that here. They don't really complain about that here. Like Winnipeg, where I live, has such a good music
The Australian government is just so soft and just bows down to anyone that's just sprouting some cash.
Creepy Ralph, indeed, man.
Well, I mean, our like Justin Trudeau is the same way. He's
yeah.
He only grew a fucking backbone after he had already announced he's fucking leaving.
Yeah. That's true, and he's still.
So if you'd have been like that from before, you'd have had less shit on you. It's like, fucking dude.
That's the thing, though. It's probably because, like, all of a sudden he's not controlled by people. He can probably just do what he wants.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just.
Well, but Trump
feels
is making
like I don't know. Unless you're running like China, America, or Russia. It feels like every other politician out there is being controlled by someone else.
Well, Trump is making it really easy for Justin Trudeau to look like the good guy. Like, let's just say that. like really, all Trudeau needs to say is, "We're going to be a country still," and all the Canadians will be like, "Oh my God, yay! Like, we love him." Even though for the last 10 years he hasn't done shit for Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? It's like, anyway.
It's
politics. Exactly. Right.
Yeah, let's keep that shit away.
Yeah. Arseholes. All of them. That's definitely true.
Jazz has had some forgettable experience. In Sandbrook.
Unforgettable.
If it weren't for the Sandbrook,
That's what you are.
Yeah. Stupid.
Oh, shit. Just imagine this in real life, though, Craig. Like me and you finally catch up. We're sitting in a backyard patio after a barbecue. We've had about 20 beers.
This is
I
what
can just imagine us singing random songs and like
just randomly
finishing
coming
up.
out. Just one word right, Bosch song. Just fucking dark. This is a nice beer, and it's nearly finished. Might crack a
Exactly.
bottle of wine in a minute.
I was talking about that earlier. Did you say you could have a wine?
Might do.
Fuck yeah.
I've got a bottle of rosé in the fridge.
If you have a wine, I'm having a whiskey.
Oh.
I don't really want to. Dad's going to come home from golf, and I'm fucking paralytic. What the fuck's going on here? I've been drinking since
It doesn't matter.
last night.
He's going to sit down to watch his Masters, and he's
Exactly. He's not gonna notice.
Oh no, he lives downstairs anyway. So that's all right. He's a good old
So
boy.
is it his bedroom downstairs and like yours is upstairs?
Yeah, it's a bit fucked up. It's a bit fucked up. She's got her own room.
Is she up or downstairs?
Yeah, she's next door to me. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
My dad's like, because this was going to turn. I was going to turn this into my bedroom. This room.
Yeah.
Small room, but he would have done me, so he could go back into the. He didn't want to go back, so whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a weird setup, but it is what it is.
Mm.
And keeping an eye on him, make sure he's all right.
Yeah.
He's doing okay, but I still keep an eye on him. He's lost like over 4 stone in weight since like November.
Fucking hell.
No, intentionally, nothing. Nothing.
Yeah.
Because he was told he's got to lose weight because his cholesterol's too high and he's got a chance of a heart attack. So Dad was like, okay, good. It's like, Bosh. Forced, cycles on an exercise bike every morning for half an hour and does a few weights. And he plays golf 3 times a week.
Yeah.
He eats better and he's just killing it. So, don't drink wine anymore. You cut out the wine. Yeah, you have the odd glass of wine at Christmas and that, but that's about it.
Wine is actually it's good for you in moderation.
Yeah, that's what he said when he was drinking lots.
He'll be fucked the next time he has a drink.
Yeah, if he has a glass of wine, he'd be like, oh, I can't talk.
There you go. Good. That's a very good recommendation.
I've only got rosé, unfortunately.
I agree with that.
I prefer red, but I've only got rosé.
Get on it, motherfucker!
I prefer rosé with like spag bowl or something like that, though.
Ooh,
It's good with red meat,
What about with the meat stick?
If I had some, yes.
The dog just went fucking nuts.
I saw that.
See that?
I can see clearly now the rain is gone. You want one? You'll be shitting through the eye of a needle.
And you've got to clear it up, Dad.
I might just give him half of one each.
You changed your mind there.
I do that with my dogs too. Even if I have to clean it up, I'm like, whatever. You guys deserve to have some good food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing, though. You give them the real good human food, and they're just like, "This shit's fucking awesome. Why are you giving me that other slop?"
Well, I mix it in with their food, so like every time I give them a treat, I'll put it in their bowls, and I'll mix in a little bit of their food.
Yeah, you give them their food, and they're looking at it, they look up at you. It's like,
Yeah.
What the hell is this?
It'd be like someone giving me a rice cracker.
Yeah.
I'm like,
All right,
Yeah,
exactly.
are you taking a piss right now? Huh?
Oh, wonderful! Now my dog is picky.
Yeah. Like fucking things.
Well, my last two dogs with my ex, one of them was a black lab border collie, the other was a Rottweiler German Shepherd, and we
Yeah.
used to every time we would eat dinner or lunch, we would make them bowls, like whatever we were eating, they would eat too.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. They're just.
They would have been healthy as fuck.
I love them videos where you got two bowls and obviously one's got fucking loads in and one's got one in.
Yeah.
They take off the one and they're like, look at it like some dogs like fucking spit it out. It's like
Yeah. Or you just see most of the dogs are just staring up at them like,
like
what the hell is this?
yeah, it's brilliant.
Real stuff now.
It's proper clever shit. That's funny.
You can always tell straight away with the dog if they've got a good like diet with their coat, if they've just got that real healthy looking coat.
Yeah, the sheen, isn't it? It's that.
Yeah.
Well looked after dogs. And,
well, my dog, one of my dogs, Coda, he's an Aussie, so he's got very long coat, and he rarely sheds. He's not dirty or greasy. He doesn't smell. It's always he's so clean all the time. I can't believe it.
Yeah. It's because he's a good Aussie boy, that's why.
Oh, he's a good Aussie boy, that one.
Cheers. Well done, Daniel.
Cheers, Daniel. Good to see you, brother.
Daniel?
Yeah, I was trying to pick a name there out of them. I was like, yeah, Daniel will do.
Yeah, Daniel or Dan. Fuck, I just dropped one. There goes a full one.
5-second rule.
There goes the smell.
Angus is like, I'm going to eat the whole lot, you cunt.
Too slow.
You've got a buff head, mate. I'm going to have to go get myself some Coca-Cola. Woo!
Okay. Coca-Cola?
My dog eats better than some of the homeless. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
My dog eats better than all of the homeless I can get.
Yeah, some dogs, they can... Where are you putting
My
it?
dog's spoiled fucking rotten.
Yeah, well, that's what it's all about, isn't it?
But I always think like they don't live for very long, so I try and make every single one of their days like just the best day ever.
Cheers, Phil. This is a pre-recording, brother.
Yeah, this is not live.
Oh, cheers,
Not
Phil.
live at all, Phil.
No.
Thanks for chiming in.
We'll see you on the next show.
No, not live, but thanks for trying.
Yeah.
And yes, the weather is grand.
It is. It is very bright.
Yeah. It's muddy. Muddy.
Warm as well today. I can't remember where you're at. What part? You're obviously UK, aren't you? So yeah, today's I think the warmest day of the year going to be. I don't know what it's going to end up at. It's going to be up to low 20s here anyway. But I live near the sea. I'm about a 10-minute walk from the sea. So
Oh, nice.
yeah. So,
Norfolk.
Oh yeah. So you're above me. Yeah. Yeah, I like Norfolk.
That's sort of where Jake is, isn't it?
He's Suffolk.
Yeah.
But I always say South Norfolk just to wind him up. There's that rivalry thing.
Yeah.
You're South Norfolk. Not. Yeah, he's in lives Ipswich, Jake, on the coast. Yeah, I'm on the coast near Margate, so you'll know where that is. Jolly Boys outing and all that shit.
I'm 32 hours from both coasts.
Fuck.
32-hour drive. Yeah.
Jesus. Wow.
I actually going north and hitting the ocean that way would probably be quicker for me.
That's insane.
God, that's insane.
It is insane, isn't it? It's like, that's something different. Guinness bottles original. Nice. Downham Market. I wasn't too far from Downham Market. I used to live in Ely in Cambridgeshire, which is just up the road. Yeah, I used to go to Thetford quite a lot. Yeah, Downham Market's the A28 to Kings Lynn. Used to build that area quite regularly. Back that. Christ, how long ago now?
Back in 1967.
Yeah, no, 2007 to 2010. I was up there, lived up there. Used to work in Cambridge and then commute. But another life.
Every now and then I keep like out the corner of my eye thinking Susie's going like that because of
Yeah,
the couch,
the pillow.
whatever it is behind it. Yeah. It's like she's going, hey, hey.
I'm the king of the world.
Yeah, that's what I used to do photography. I'm like I like landscape and stuff like that. So there's some real dry kind of Weeting Heath. I used to go there quite a lot. There's like wildlife and stuff like that there. It's pretty cool. Seeing stone curlews and woodlarks and goshawks and shit like that. Good stuff. Yeah.
It's pretty cool how in England you can get to like Europe just by like train and.
Well, there is that. I mean, I live.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's talk that Virgin trains are going to be going from like Richard Branson and all that. They're going to have two different operators on the Eurostar link, but they're actually going to stop at Ashford. Since the pandemic, Eurostar have not been stopping at Ashford. They've been going literally straight from London to wherever.
Yeah.
Whereas this new lot are coming in and they're going to be starting at Ashford, so you don't have to go all the way back to London from here to go all the way back down again. Now I can go halfway, get the train, go to France, wherever, Belgium.
Yeah, well, the thing, I've been watching some travel stuff lately on YouTube, and the one I was watching today, the guy went from somewhere in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
What are you laughing about?
I was laughing at Craig.
Just the arms.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he went from somewhere in the Netherlands to, I think he got off at, it was a station in London where there's 3 stations altogether. Euston, King's Cross, and...
Well, St Pancras is where you get off.
Yeah.
So you've got
that's where he got off, and then to go to his next destination, he had to go to Euston. Yeah,
so that is about a 10-minute walk from there.
Yeah.
I go into, because there's 3 different, there's the Southeastern Railway, the local network. We use half, so from where I live, half of it is the high speed, and then half is the local line.
Yeah.
So that's one side. Middle, you've got the Eurostar, which goes to Europe. And then on the other side, you've got the West Midlands Railway. I can go up to Sheffield or whatever.
Yeah.
On the other side. So, but yeah, I can get off there, then walk 10 minutes, go to Euston, and then it opens up the whole country.
Yeah.
And again, King's Cross, the other side of the road, I can go to Leeds.
It looked like it was a pretty happening area. Like there was
it's busy as fuck. It's always busy.
Yeah.
I don't like it personally, but
yeah,
that's where Jagman went. He went to Euston Tap the other day.
Yeah.
With his flame.
Yeah.
Got his Augustina on his birthday and that.
Yeah.
That was on
so
Tuesday.
He actually has a girl again, does he?
Looking that way.
Yeah.
Oh, good for him.
But he's happy, so I'm happy for him, you know.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a shock for him, anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's good now, so that's good.
No, cool.
He's in a good place. That's all you want people to be in it, really.
Definitely love seeing people win.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially your mates and that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
But yeah. So anyway, yeah. So yeah, all that area is great. There's a few good bars there and craft beer bars, and if you know where you're going and shit,
Yeah.
you're not put off by the hordes of people. It's like, oh, what do I do?
Mm.
And all that. I'm kind of used to it. Used to hate it. Before me going to London like 10 years ago, I was like, what am I doing here?
So that area, like, how far is that area from where, like, the London Eye and all that sort of shit is?
Um, I mean, it's not that far. You'd have to try to think. I think it's the Elizabeth line you need to go from there. Something like that. It's an underground. It's not far. It's probably within about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It's where I should have gone yesterday for a beer festival, but I couldn't be asked. So I went out on my bike yesterday instead. Excuse me. So, we got another nice day today.
Yeah, we're finally getting nice weather. Let's see. It's
Yeah, I think, like, we've got another good day tomorrow, like, as in Sunday, and then I think the rest of the week's not too bad too.
We've got this today, and then I think tomorrow it's going to be cloudy with rain, which we need the rain.
Yeah.
It's been, as I say, just bone dry for like 6 to 8 weeks without rain,
Oh wow.
which for early April is pretty worrying.
I thought you guys got like a lot of rain, like usually.
Normally, but we're all or nothing, you know.
Huh.
If it carries on like this all summer, we're done. You know, it's
Yeah.
you know, 'cause it's only going to get warmer, so we need the rain. It's all or nothing. We had floods like one summer we had like massive drought, and then the reservoir at record lows, and then the following winter we had like loads of rain, flooding. Yeah, and then all of a sudden next summer it's hot again. Oh, hosepipe ban. It's like, what the fuck? What's all that about?
Yeah, I feel like in northern Australia, if they had a heap of rain now, they'd probably get really bad floods because
Yeah, because the ground's so hot.
so rock hard. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
like when the ground's rock hard in Victoria, you know it's going to be fucking twice as bad up north.
I mean that big cyclone you had wasn't quite as bad as they thought it was going to be. It was a bit of a touch, really, because
even the flooding, was no way near as severe.
I remember they had big flooding maybe 10 years ago now. Up in Brisbane Way, all the fucking rivers wet. That was bad.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much wiped out Lismore, North New South Wales, and that's what they were worried about. Lismore was going to get fucked over again.
Yeah.
I was seeing a doco where a guy was driving through Lismore recently, and like only 50% of the homes are like got people in them.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, we get flooding, but nothing like. I mean, some parts of Europe get some mental flooding.
Yeah.
Especially in the mountainous countries in Europe and that. Spain did like last year, 2 years ago. They had like fucking 6 months of rain in like a few hours. This is like, you know, it killed a lot of people, wiped out villages.
You can imagine some of the cities that have canals and that have been pretty dangerous.
Well, Valencia got parts of it got absolutely destroyed.
Yeah.
Of the water coming down from the mountains, straight through. Then they're all kicking off about the authorities and it's like someone to blame, and it's like, never really happened before. They had the droughts, and then all of a sudden it's gone from one end to the other, and it's like, yeah, they were scenting blood almost. Yeah, sad, but what can you do? You can't stop nature shit, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, itchy back.
I've got a twitch in my leg.
Yeah. My leg's alright, it's my back.
There.
My fucking leg there, can't reach the bastard thing. Get one of them Louvre.
I used to have a housemate, and he'd always be like scratching himself in different spots, like throughout the house. He'd go up to like a corner of the wall, and he'd be there going, "Well, that's so fucking random."
He's like a bear, it's like on the wall.
He's like a bear.
It's like, yeah. Oh, it's so good. You know.
Bare necessity.
There we go. Jungle Book.
Did you say Jungle Book?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
What am I doing now? Huh?
What?
Wondering what to do.
Having a drink. I'm going to go get a Coke.
Yeah, I don't think wine's a good idea. I think wine's a good idea.
Red wine.
Yeah. It's good. Like a bit of UB40. It's good. I ain't going to start singing that one. Jesus.
A little pop reggae.
Not in my vocabulary.
Even Harry likes a little UB40. I know Jackman likes them too.
Not another eagle coming this way. Jesus Christ. A white-tailed sea eagle now.
White-tailed spider.
Yeah. Well, white-tailed fish eagle. Damn. It's all going on. Oh. Why have I got a headache?
Because you haven't slept since 1963.
Fair enough.
Since President Kennedy got shot.
I haven't slept since I've had coffee.
Yeah, lack of sleep, coffee, and then beer.
Dead to me, that coffee.
Dead to me.
Mates just messaged me. Do you want to come down to Spoons? Fucking hell.
Thought you were gonna say, "Do you want to come down to Spoon?"
Oh,
That's a nice friend.
hey,
Get
well,
right back. Yes. Can I please be the big spoon?
Exactly. That's the only answer to that question.
there you go. Him and the mates out. Come down. Now, Weatherspoon is a pub chain. We just call it Spoons. We're not. Yeah, we're going spooning. Do you want to come?
Yeah, there you go. No one would get the wrong idea.
No. It's a good chat up line. Oh, I thought it was now we're going for a beer. You know what I mean? Oh, that's fucked up.
I wish we had an equivalent to spoons here in Australia. Just
Yeah.
that place that's like you can go for a cheap beer and
Well, let's say they're cheap. They're all right, but it's more they take over old buildings with character, a bit of history to them, and they redo them, and they're all right. I mean, they get a bad rap. Oh, fucking going there, be shit. He's taking business away from local business. Well, whatever. God,
Yeah.
you know. I get it, but what are you supposed to do then? You know,
It's still a place to drink. And
yeah. At the end of the day, there is, you know, it's cheaper, unfortunately, and people, you know,
we're struggling.
we want people to spend in more expensive places all the time. People haven't got the money, you know.
Yeah.
Don't
That's
make
what
people feel guilty, you know.
Mm.
And that's what there is a lot of that. Oh, buy independent, do this, and yeah, have you got the money for it? No. Oh. Can you borrow? Can I borrow some money so I can go there? No. Well, shut up then. You know, it's like how that works. How that works. There's that whole guilt trip thing. It pisses me off.
Yeah.
Oh, my leg.
I can always wrap it up and
No, I'm all right. I'm just my leg.
continue on tomorrow.
I'm okay. I don't feel that tired, funny enough. Oh, here we go. We've got more whalebone. That rings a bell. Heavy.
Like,
Yeah.
do spoons have a particular sign or like a logo or something where you know there are spoons?
Not really. You just know. It's just one of them.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a spoon. You know. You just
yeah,
know. I mean, you know, you just can stumble across it. But they got their own app as well, so you can find out where they are in the country and all that sort of thing.
yeah.
You get some of these gigs, they go around, well, I've got to go to everyone in the country,
Yeah.
you know, tick them off and all that. But yeah, they closed quite a lot in London the last few years. I think they got rid of about 60 or 70 venues. The ones that weren't making much money, because obviously the overhead in these buildings are massive. If they're not bringing the money in, it's shrewd, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
a lot here.
So which you can't blame them, but they're still they're never going to go out of business. It's just it's not worth them with a business rate, especially in London. It's like cost an absolute arm and a leg. So
They have a lot of bars where I live that are like historical buildings, and they started like renovating these buildings, and they just started finding a bunch of dead bodies in the walls.
Oh, nice.
From like way back in the day, like they're just dead bodies in the walls everywhere, and they're like, "What the fuck? Where are these from?" Like,
wow, that's cool.
oh yeah, super awesome. I mean, on like really though, like it's cool
No,
to hear.
really does. But then it's like, what happened here?
Exactly, like what is it, like a mafia, or like was this like a bar that like?
How long did they have been there? And
well, right, like there's got to be a story here.
Yeah,
it all started from banter after a hockey game.
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me.
Hockey
Especially here in Winnipeg, we love our Winnipeg Jets. So, well. Yeah, we're big hockey people here.
Who would be the most hated American team in the NHL? Bruins.
Yeah, probably the Bruins.
I can tell you, to be honest with you.
But I think people are hating Vegas nowadays just because they got a lot of money.
Yeah,
they're newer and they're taking a lot.
I could see that. Yeah.
Right.
Their supporters are obviously going to be like bandwagon, like new
exactly.
supporters. Yeah.
And I remember we played them a couple years ago in the playoffs, and their opening like show or whatever, it was all like fuck the Jets. That's all it was, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, you're not even saying like go Knights, you're saying fuck the Jets. Like, whatever, like, But it was like a spectacle, and but Vegas has all this money that they can make things a big spectacle in
Yeah.
any sporting event.
Yeah.
But I remember when the Jets came back to Winnipeg, we were the most, well, even still, we were like the most hated place to play at for other teams because our fans are so, like our fans win games.
Yeah.
Like we are so loud. We have
Yeah.
sold out.
Hostile.
Oh yeah, like we are.
It's like a hostile environment to play in. Like you're up against the crowd as well.
You're up against the crowd. You're up against everybody. Yeah. And playoff season. Oh my God, you want to be in Winnipeg during playoff season. Like the streets downtown, because that's where our arena is. It's like right downtown. The streets get closed off downtown because we do like what we call whiteout parties. Yeah. And everybody wears white, and everybody in the city is like just all there. And it's just wild. It can get really, really crazy.
Hey.
They bring like beer gardens and stuff to like outside the arena, and yeah, it's awesome. It's a party.
So when did the Jets go back to Winnipeg?
What do you mean? Oh, when did they? 2009.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was oh my God, we were happy about that because we like everybody here were fans of the old Winnipeg Jets. Obviously, I mean we're from Winnipeg. We gotta represent.
It'd be so shit if you barrack for a team and then they moved cities and you're like, that was the main team that you supported, and then it's like, what the fuck do I do now?
Yeah. I know, that was really but yeah, that's why we were also stoked to get the Jets back. And I was actually working at this bar that's attached to the arena. It's called Tavern. It's like a chain of bars kind of like called Canadians. Same thing like what Craig was just kind of talking about. But that is like the place to be. The bar is 3 stories and there's like a big rooftop patio on top of this like building downtown, and I'm telling you, we were over capacity by like 200 people in this bar on open. It was just wild. We had oh my God, I had to get security guards to walk in front of me with a tray of drinks because I just could not get around people.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been fucking shit, just trying to like serve people and stuff.
Yeah, but I was not complaining because the atmosphere was like, I thrive in that atmosphere when I'm working. Yeah. I love it. I love it being busy. I love people asking me a billion questions at one time or ordering 100 drinks from me. Like this one time, same restaurant, we were opening the rooftop patio for March 17th, which is St. Paddy's Day. And there was an Irish pub that I worked at. So we were scrambling to get the rooftop patio open because it was so nice that day. Normally it's like winter time in March. But we were like, fuck, it is so nice. So we did like 3 months of work in like one day. Just getting everything up to the patio. And then we actually had a few hotels have noise complaints on us because we were going so hard that night.
It's always the way.
Yeah, all the people out of town didn't like hearing the bagpipes and stuff at 2 a.m.
It's funny with bagpipes too. Like, if you play those fuckers, and it's like a still night, you can hear them about fucking like 10 kilometers away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, one of my little sister's friends, we had like a barbecue at our house, and Mum and Dad had a heap of people over, and Gemma had her friend over, and she played bagpipes, and they got her to play them, and it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, like everyone's asleep. Yeah. This cold, quiet night, she's there playing bagpipes, and me and my brother went for a ride just to see how far away and we could still hear them. And we were like the other side of town, and still it was like amazing.
Yeah, those are loud fuckers, those ones.
Yeah. Just looks like, when people play them, it's like they're going through a lot of fucking misery just to play it. Like,
their faces are
yeah.
like they're about to like have a heart attack, and their faces
Yeah,
are
like
red.
they're running a marathon just to fucking keep us down now.
It's the most serious instrument ever.
Yeah. But it sounds good though, like especially if you hear it with like rock music and that sounds so fucking good.
When people like know how to play it, oh yeah, it just sounds
Yeah.
insane. It reminds me of that one Friends episode where Ross is playing the bagpipes and he's like, "Come on, you guys, sing along," and Phoebe's like, "Oh my god."
There's so many Friends episodes I sort of can't remember. Like it was a fucking good show.
Oh, it was a great show. Yeah, Friends was hilarious.
See, even one show I didn't mind as well was Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yeah, Everybody Loves
Yeah.
Her. I remember that one.
I've gone back and watched some episodes. I was like, this show is fucking awesome.
Or King of Queens is pretty funny
Yeah.
with Kevin James.
Good old Kevin James. He's in a lot of shit with Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Here he is.
Hello.
You look lost.
I know where I am.
Oh my god.
The dogs are dancing again.
Tappy dancing. Bagpipes.
Yeah, there you go. Bagpipes depends who and where they're played.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
If it's someone shit playing them, it's fucking terrible.
You know when I really, really love the bagpipes? When my papa was alive, we used to go to a lot of like Remembrance Day ceremonies for like
Yeah.
soldiers and stuff, and they would play bagpipes. I just thought it almost was like emotional. Like it was.
Yeah.
It's just so nice. But they're loud, but you know.
Yeah, you'd hear because of like Canada, America, like Australia's sort of Irish, Scottish heritage and that. Quite
Scotland,
often
yeah.
when it comes to soldiers and the war and that, that you'd always hear the bagpipes
Yeah,
because
the
of the family.
Scots up in the Highlands and that. It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Some of it's really good. It's like if you can play it, but I like the long drawn out notes and it's like pretty good. He has got a place. Wearing the kilts and all that. Carry on.
Yeah, I didn't realise till only recently that Irish have kilts as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my uniform, was a kilt.
I always just associated it as a Scottish thing.
Yeah. They're the Celts, I think.
Actually, my school uniform was a kilt as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right in the summer. I mean, they're you can dress up on Halloween now, go around. It's one of them. It's like.
Well, I used to work at a bar also where the guys wore kilts, and I thought that was awesome. I loved that. I loved it when the guys wore kilts because it's so authentic. Cool. It's authentic. It's, you know.
Yeah.
They're not short like the women's were.
Obviously. Oh no. No, they're like proper like down to like knee height to a grasshopper. So
I like that. I think it's very cool tradition.
And they got this decent fabric as well.
Yeah, like nice and thick fabric.
Yeah, that sort of tartan fabric. Yeah, navy blue.
When guys wear kilts, they normally have like little boots on, don't they?
Yeah, they got boots.
Yeah. trying to think of sort of the footwear. It's sort of like boots that have a bit of height to them.
Yeah, normally
You can
white
have your
socks.
kilt pin. A
White
kilt
socks.
pin.
Yeah, white socks up to below the ankle as well.
Yeah.
And they have like little things coming off of the boots and the socks, I think.
Yeah, little tassels.
Yeah, like tassel. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I mean, it's different styles. They look quite smart, but
Mm.
I want to wear that in the
Yeah,
winter.
I've known of a few people that have wore them to weddings and stuff like that.
Well,
yeah,
Jimmy has.
that's a very popular thing in weddings.
James
Yeah.
has, and then he is Scottish as well.
Yeah.
But
It's
Yeah.
like a crest too, isn't it? Like a family has a particular style of the
yeah,
actual print.
I have got. I don't know what my.
They have actual
Like,
family
this is-
colours.
Like what your men kilt would look like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I mean, they vary with the tops,
They
the waist,
definitely vary. Yeah.
but the bottom half's generally the same. But I don't know what my side of.
But like
Scottish-
this though, like this is such a good look, you guys. I'm sorry, I love this look. Like with the kilts and the jacket.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks real sort of smart and like
It does. It does look.
Yeah.
yeah, like has that historical sense to it.
Yeah. No pants.
Hanging out
Oh,
with
sure.
you, hanging out.
I don't know if they wear anything underneath, but
Yeah.
I'm sure some of them don't wear anything underneath.
Yeah, no. Apparently. I don't know. But no, it's just like, in the winter, Okay, now.
Well, the summer
Most
too.
most just wear a leopard thong underneath.
Oh, there you now you're talking.
Cheers, Sugar Kitty.
What's up, Sugar Kitty?
Howdy.
No pants.
Yeah, not trousers.
No pants, just great beer. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Man skirt. The old flies are a bit out of control at the moment.
Out of control. Oh dear. What is going on?
Doom, doom, doom. Hey boys. Hey girls.
Yeah.
Superstar DJs.
Here we go.
Here we go. It's a nice snowy day here in Jersey. The best beer is an ESB. Oh, there you go. A nice little English. Birmingham. Brum.
Burlama.
Yeah, how bad have they been, Juz? What?
Pretty damn bad.
When you open the back door, bro, I open the back door for about 30 seconds and all of a sudden there's about 30 flies in the kitchen.
You know, they got a dustbin strike in Birmingham at the moment.
They got a what?
A dustbin strike in Birmingham at the moment. So all the rubbish is fucking piling up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, bin men on strike. Yeah, not good.
Normally it's the fucking trains and shit where they're on strike.
Yeah, there's not many people going there at the moment.
Mm.
Reeks
Brummy boy.
of shite. I like Birmingham though. It's all right for a beer. It's got some nice venues.
Yeah,
That's
it
where
looks
we-
pretty cool.
That's where I went to meet a few others and Twisted and that last November. It was a good little weekend. Yeah, I ended up they're in serious trouble.
Just
I know.
need a pair of chopsticks, bro, and some
Didn't know.
patience.
I didn't know it was that much though. Jeez,
Mm.
6.5 billion. That's a lot. I didn't realise it was that much. Okay. A lot of dough. A lot of dough.
Fuck.
You right? Tired?
Starting to get sleepy.
Yeah. Fair enough.
No more drinks for me, my lad.
Well, guys, I gotta get off here anyways. I gotta go mix up.
You gotta get up early. Okay.
No, it is early.
Well, you're
No,
awake.
I'll be up all day.
We
All right,
may
guys.
see you again in hours' time.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah,
it's been
definitely.
good.
Will be.
Been good chatting and talking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys, take it easy.
Take care. See you
Cheers,
later.
mate. Craig hasn't yawned yet. Yeah, good call.
Who's that?
He is a beast. Juzzy said that you haven't yawned yet.
I was struggling a little bit earlier, but I'm all right now. It's got to that point now. It's like, half the day's gone.
Yeah.
Might as well just fucking carry on. Not drinking, but just stay awake.
Yeah.
But,
You'll probably end up down at Spoon.
it's a lovely day out there.
Yeah.
I don't want to say
What-
she's my
What
mate.
you should just do. Yeah, what
Yeah.
you should just do is have like a couple hours kip and see how you feel.
Yeah, I done that yesterday and never got out of bed. So
Yeah.
I was going to go out for a few jars yesterday or last night. By the time I woke up, it was like, no point now,
Yeah.
Well, I needed the sleep. So I was cream crackered.
At least tomorrow, like if anyone does a stream sort of early, I'll probably be able to join, and I won't have to worry about going and get more beers or anything.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, so it's better to save them.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anyone. I know Rob's doing a thing. He's doing like a showcase.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
If
yeah, Bramall. Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything going on after that.
Yeah. Who knows?
Nothing's actually planned or
Yeah.
scheduled, should I say. I'm sure there'll be a pop-up stream or something somewhere. Maybe after. Maybe I'll do something. I don't know. He crashed and burned quite quickly last night.
We're about to wrap it up, brother, but otherwise I would have had you up. If I go live tomorrow, sing out, Juzz, and we'll get you up, dude.
Yeah, it'd be good to have a chat with you, man.
Yeah. I want him on. It'd be good to have him up on panels and stuff. He's a good fella.
Yeah,
I'm definitely like ready to sort of hit the hay. What are you laughing about?
No, you done good. You done good. Hobbing. Right, nice. Are you working tomorrow? Oh shit. Enfield.
Country pub gardens, yeah.
Oh yeah, you can't beat them if you get a real quaint garden and that, a nice quiet village. The trouble is, there are a lot of them in the middle of bloody nowhere. You can't really, unless you've got a driver or something. It's just an absolute pain in the arse.
Yeah, we'll sort something out one night, dude.
Definitely.
Yeah, boy. I'm going to wrap it up.
Yeah, if you're tired and that.
Yeah, not as you said. Like if Simo or someone goes live in the morning,
I'm sure someone will go live. So at least you'd have a few beers to do or whatever.
But yeah, because I did that beer review today, I'll have another one or two tomorrow, and I'll go from there. Because I've had a bit of a cold the last few days as well. But yeah, because I've had drinks today, it's almost like I haven't felt the cold.
I'm a bit like that with my chest, to be honest. it's kind of. I say it's helped. We'll find out, but I don't know if I've got to go to London to get my daughter tomorrow yet. I'm going to message her later. She originally she's I'll go for a week and come back. I'm like, okay. She said this
Yeah.
shit before. I was like, oh, just do. I was like,
Yeah.
okay. But then, oh, I don't see my friends. It's like, you was in London for 2 weeks. You can't. That's how that works.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to upset them. That's all it is. But you got. I said,
Yeah.
if you want to do something, you can do it. It's okay. They will understand. So
Yeah. As long like if you keep sort of that installing that sort of into her, she's always going to be like, well, yeah, like Dad said, I can do whatever I want, sort of thing.
well, not
So,
within reason, but I mean, if she
yeah,
wants to see her friends, she can see her friends.
as in like yeah, like it's her decision whether
Yeah,
she wants to hang with the
it's not
family or
compulsory.
a
You don't
friend.
have to stay up there for 2 weeks of a 2 week break. You know, you can
Yeah,
come.
yeah.
But yeah,
You just don't want it to be a thing where you have to keep going back and forth because that'd fucking drive you
oh
nuts.
no, see, if I come and get you, that's it. There's no going. You know, can't
Yeah.
afford it. So
Mm. Yeah. Well, anyway, so what do you reckon you're going to do now? You're going to stay up?
I'm in an hour, and obviously,
Yeah. I would suggest getting a couple hours kip, and then you could possibly go and do a spoons or
yeah,
something.
that's a good shout.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll be around later if you want to have a beer in
Yeah,
an
yeah,
hour's
yeah,
time.
yeah. Sure. I think Jagman said he might be about with his
Yeah.
woman, but we'll see.
Yeah. That'll be interesting.
He seems to want to get her on the stream, so it's like,
Yeah.
don't force it. You know, some people don't like being on live streams, so
Yeah.
you know, job wise or just shy or whatever. You know,
Yeah.
not for everyone.
Mm. Well, anyway, peeps, I'm out of here. Craigie, not sure what he's doing, but thanks
Uh,
everyone for chiming in. It's been a good sesh. We've been going for a very long time.
whereas
And Craig, how long did yours go for, Craig?
5,
Yeah, it's like been a full day.
and then I was on before
You're
that.
on
I was a
Simo's as well before that.
couple of 3 hours on there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
We will both be around in, I don't know, maybe whatever it takes to have a sleep and do this and that. So yeah, we'll catch us all again soon.
Yeah. Take it easy.
Cheers, peeps.
Cheers.